Yo. In the days of old, 5 elements were known. MCing, DJing, graffiti had grown. B-boy and knowledge, the pillars of the game. But a 6th emerged, adding to the flame. Comics and hip-hop, a fusion so tight. Visual storytelling, lyrics that ignite. From the pages to the beats, a seamless blend. The 6th element, where 2 worlds transcend.
Welcome to the 6th Element Show, where comics and hip-hop flow. Reno and Stu guided the way, bringing you the culture every day. Welcome to the 6th Element Show, where comics and hip-hop flow. Reno and Stu.
What up, y'all? Peace. 6th Element of hip-hop, 6th Element collectibles, 6th Element comics. We in the building today. What's good? And we got a lot to go over, a lot to get through. My man Stu Dog is coming in the building right now. And we got a great show for y'all as usual. We got the Peacemaker season 2 full spoiler bananas. Man, this is going many good places that you might not realize. We're going to talk about it. And finally, old Hasbro has delivered. And it's long overdue. It's bittersweet. You've already seen the unboxing, but God damn it, I'm doing mine. And we're gonna talk about that. But hang on, who's texting me? My bad. Yeah, so there's a lot in here, and I think I know what's in this. So you're gonna discover that together with me. I'm pretty sure this is our lady in waiting, Savage Rogue, and I believe this is going to be her pops there, Savage Professor X. Just because I haven't gotten it yet, it's an old shit. And then of course, MVC Thanos and Psylocke, another joint that's been out for a while that I got a story about. And some comparisons. We're gonna look at the old Thanos that people said was the same thing, and man, it's not. This is a whole new. These are whole new molds. Like with this new Wolverine, it's like twice the size. We didn't get them in the U.S. yet, so yeah, they're all over the internet. But that's Europe, because obviously America gets all the American toys last. Because yeah, right. Yo, Corey Adger, salute. What's good? Do y'all's thing. I appreciate that, brother, as always, man. Thank you for coming through as always and holding it down with the wrench. And I think Raw Talk joining us too. And Stu Dog said he coming in now. But we got the Peacemaker season 2, John. Now I don't know if y'all got to see it yet, but you should have, and if you haven't, shame on you. Because we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna go full in spoilers. We did the sort of general Peacemaker review last week or the week before, whenever. But we were under the embargo. We couldn't give any spoilers. And today I got spoilers. I got pictures, man. We're gonna talk about the Justice League, the Justice Gang, how Gunn made that Peacemaker version from the DCEU canon in the DCU, and exactly how that happened. Norm Rad, salute. Rad Art and Comics, yes sir. And so we got that as well. What else we talking about tonight? Oh, Marvel Legends got some new reveals, some beautiful new shit. We got the Maximum Deadpool. That's crazy. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about that. A lot of good stuff, man. There's a lot of good stuff. Darth Revan is joining the Lego Star Wars show. This Lego Star Wars show, I'm not like a big Lego guy personally, but if you are, this is great. If you're not, this is great. If you're a Star Wars fan, you know what I found about the Star Wars video game, the Lego Star Wars video game? It was one of the truest to lore and just like deepest into the Star Wars universe than any game. Than any game. Like, so Lego, they do their homework. Like, they got good shit. This new Batman Lego game that's coming out, they took the sort of format of Arkham, the Arkham games. Format is in like the fighting style and sort of the open world ness to it, right? So it's like the Arkham Batman, but the theme is from all the movies, bro. You got shit in there from the Keaton movie with Jack Nicholson. You got the Schumachers in there. You got the Christopher Nolans in there. You got even up to the Batman is up in there. So all the Batmans are represented in like a very cool way. So if you're a big Batman fan like me, you're looking forward to that. So we'll chop it up. Star Wars Visions is coming back this October. One of the best animated Star Wars anything's ever, and it's some sequels to that first good one. So Predator Badlands got a new series coming out, new what do you call it, comic book that is a prequel to the Predator Badlands joint. Man, I'm just trying to kill time until the homies get here. What's going on, man? Hold on, okay, there he goes. Sometimes, Stu Dog, there you go. Let me let him in.
Hold on, man. I'm having some technical difficulties. No, we're good. Just whatever you do, that's on my end.
Word's Bond. Ghostface's birthday was the other day. There's a few members of the Wu that have similar birth dates. You got first footage of Supergirl flying. We'll check that out too. Darth Maul animated joint. There's YDB with the Shinobi video game. He's got a cool video out. That's fucking crazy. And obviously Ghostface's new album Supreme Clientele 2 is just bananas. We're gonna get into it. Where is Peacemaker streaming? Well, you can stream it on, like my man Max, Norm Rad said, on Max, HBO joint. You can watch it on Amazon Prime. I personally watch it on what's it called? Hang on, you know what? I'm gonna give you the name. It's called Hura Movies. HURA. Hura Movies.
Glad I could help.
LOL or some shit. But it's all over. But yeah, you got to check it out. Like the first one, the first season was dope. The second season is like fucking kicking it up a notch, right? Is beautiful. Let me drop the link. Hang on, y'all.
Yeah, Jizza and Master Killer are the only ones with birthdays this month.
Jizza and Master Killer? Ghostface's birthday wasn't it just now? When's Ghostface's birthday? Oh, he just had a birthday.
Watch this. Computer. When is Ghostface Killer's birthday?
Come here. Ghostface Killer's birthday is on May 9th.
May 9th.
Oh, okay. So who is KRS's birthday?
KRS was the other day.
Yeah.
Jizza was the 22nd or the 21st. Master Killers was like earlier than that. I forget what they said. But I didn't know Jizza was born in 66. Damn.
Oh, Jizza's old as fuck.
I didn't know he was that old, bro.
He's a
I
geezer.
know he was born in 66. Damn.
He's a geezer. Jizza the geezer.
Yeah,
that's his name was part for geezer.
Really? Yeah,
he
pushing 60. He pushing straight up pushing 60, bro.
Yes, he's pushing 60, yes.
He about what, 58, 59?
Yeah. At least. Well, 60. Yeah, damn. He was one of the oldest ones. Yeah, he was the kind of the older guiding, cousin. He was the first hip hopper. He was the first one with an album out. He had his the Genius came out. Like he was the kind of elder of the group. I mean, hang on. What Rad said? He said, I wasn't really feeling the orgy stuff, a little over the top for my taste, but the rest was hilarious. I mean, it all depends on your taste, I guess. I thought the shit was funny. I'm gonna tell you why I thought the orgy scene was goddamn hilarious. But Vigilante got you if you have any owl questions. Yeah, he's a fucking expert. Stu Dog, we'll get here soon. We'll get there soon. Oh yeah, Stu Dog, you pushing 62, ain't you?
No.
Stu Dog's 59. Dog just turned 59.
I mean, well, I look good for fit, and I look good. You better hope you look. You better hope you look this good when you get my age.
Word is bond.
So all I can tell any of y'all, because time is the fire in which we all burn.
Ooh. Yeah, man.
No, I don't trip. I don't trip over ages, man. I'm getting older.
Nah.
And
I grow gracefully, man. I love it. It's
do
a
too.
bad. I
I'm
couldn't
gonna
wait
keep
to
it
get
above.
gray in my beard, bro. I could not wait. That gray streak is so cool to me. I love that shit. I
I
love
love it too, man. I can't. You know, I can't even say I hate it.
It's a badge of honor. It's wisdom.
It don't really mean nothing to me. It's just I get older every year. I get a year older every year. I really just don't care. I'm having a fun time doing it. I can tell you that.
Right. That's all that matters. Hang on, I'm my fucking thing here. Damn it.
HDMI one.
Ow. Shit. What's this? HDMI 1 my ass. What the hell's wrong with you?
I mean, when you think about how many people have passed away, you know, as far as like age is concerned, man, I think when you get to like 50 and you still living, that's a blessing, bro. Like Michael Jackson died, I think, around 50. Prince died in his 50s. Biggie died before he was 50. So did Tupac. Man, so many people that passed away before 50 years old. Like, I look at it as a blessing. You know, some people run away from it. Oh, you know, I'm getting old. I don't want to get old. They try to hide their age. I don't do that. I stopped doing that with Pac and Biggie passed. You know, I stopped like, you know, getting into your 20s, being young. But man, that's all good. But
That was my fault, man. Goddamn cords in the back of the shit coming loose and fucking knocked my cable out, and then the whole computer restarted. My bad, dog. Left you hanging, man. I didn't mean to do that. Graham said Peacemaker 2 season 2 opening scene absolutely disgusting. James Gunn is a pervert. Yeah. So I mean, like, so the orgy scene, why that shit was so funny to me, bro. There was like, because it was obviously a joke. Like nobody was actually pumping, right? Like that was the funny thing, because they couldn't do porn. Like you couldn't have, guys just pumping away. So they just had them. They were just dancing. Like the girl and the guy would be like stuck together, but they'd just be like moving back and forth together, right? They're not really doing anything. But the funniest shit was they had like one girl bent over and the other girl was like sitting on top of the other girl's back, just literally just bouncing up and down, like nothing sexual at all, just complete comedy. And I thought that was actually pretty funny, because like they were obviously it was obviously being made fun of. I mean, it definitely wasn't like porn. They weren't trying to be pornographic. It was definitely for comedy. I think they did really well at that. But I mean, some people have delicate sensibilities, and some people are have different moralities, and I mean, hey, everybody to each their own. There's nothing wrong with that. Cena better be careful with Gunn's wife. You be getting touchy. Yo, Gunn's wife, she is a beast in this shit, bro. She is a monster. She's like one of the baddest dudes in the joint. But yeah, Peacemaker. Hang on, let me see. It's Saturday. All right, hang on. Come on. Play. Hang on. We'll have Blaze leave it in the car. Front seat. All right. Fucking. That's the new title screen right there. And so a lot of people were wondering like what they were going to do with the DCEU, the Justice Gang, and all of that shit. Slade said, I loved every moment of Peacemaker. Graham, he's making a point. He said, kids one day will come across that. If I had kids, I would not allow my child to watch that disturbing scene. Graham, I want to tell you something. If you let your kids watch Peacemaker, what the fuck are you doing? It's not a kid show at all. Like, this is not ever meant to be for kids. Like, this is not a kid show. And here's the thing that I think people should really realize. Just because it's a comic book does not mean it's for kids. Stu, can I get an amen?
Amen.
Like, comic books are very rated R. Like, that's why I am so confused with this Hollywood's kind of ideal that comic book movies have to be PG or PG-13. That makes no sense at all. First of all, most people that read comics are adults, but secondly, the comic books don't like hold back. Like, comic books, if you put the shit that's in a lot of comics on the screen, that's getting a rated R. They have to tone a lot of that down for the movies to get the PG-13 rating. So when you think about it, TV shows especially, right?
Yeah,
even more so, because TV shows have even
perfect example. Lock and Key.
In
the beginning sequence, where the boy had the family at gunpoint, they don't tell you that in the comic he raped the mother, held the family at gunpoint, and then they had to get away. I mean, everything else that happened in there, they explain it happened, but they don't tell you that the mother got raped and things like that. Like, they left that out.
Exactly. Like, this Lock and Key right here. I got a gang of these shits. Lock and Key is deep.
Yeah, Lock and Key is deep. Invincible. He got raped. Oh, he got raped by another Viltrumite. Like, she raped him straight up and had his baby. I said, damn.
Yeah, I mean, come on, like that's another thing. Like, if you look at Invincible and other stuff, I mean, you have to realize comic books are not just for kids. Brad said it's rated R, so definitely not intended for kids. Everybody in chat, salute. I wish I was in that orgy. He wilding. Yeah, but kids are smart these days. They will come across that scene on the internet. Absolutely disgusting. But Graham, what else is on the internet, bro? You're talking about the internet. What are kids gonna find on the internet? Whoa, way worse than Peacemaker, right? Like, you gotta bring your logic together. Like, I mean, I get your point. Like, it is over the top for a kid, but again, never intended for kids. And we can't just say that adults can't have adult content because a kid might come across it, right?
That's true.
You say you love Lock and Key. Oh yeah, I got 2 kids. I got a daughter and a son, and I never let them watch Peacemaker. Not at all. Well, I mean, now my son's 21, but I mean, as kids, when they were kids, they would never be able to watch Peacemaker. I'm not even close. Like, that's like, would I let them watch fucking, Sopranos? No, it's the same thing. This is no different than Sopranos or something like that. And I don't think we should really, try to separate it too much just because it's DC or made by a comic, because, like we've just very much demonstrated, comics get way worse. What would happen if they accidentally came across it? But I mean, okay, then they came across it. What would happen if they accidentally came across some internet porn? What if they came across Pet Cemetery or Halloween or Jason Voorhees or whatever else? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, I think, Graham, you'd have to sit down. You'd have to sit down. You'd have to sit down and talk to your kids. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I once read a book a few years back, and they were talking about, kids and sexuality and learning about sex. And to be honest, in Europe and overseas, they teach their kids about sex like kindergarten. They teach them the reproductive, the whole reproductive system, that how babies are made. They start that like kindergarten, right? They start that like kindergarten, first grade.
Makes it scientific.
Here, we started late. And because we started late, there are a couple issues with that. Like, kids get curious, kids get touched on and things like that. And Europe,
kids going to find out before they get the education in school. Like, we knew that shit way before
education in school. Yeah, but they said that they do that in Europe so that kids can learn the right way. They can learn, what's appropriate.
That's the best time to learn anyway at that age. But I mean, but again, we're not talking about pornography. We're talking about scientific reproduction. That's a very different thing. I mean, obviously, but. Yeah, but just the point of it being different cultural differences. Brad said, I also think the multiverse is overdone at this point. I hope this isn't a huge arc, or at least done well and is over with quickly. Oh, with the Peacemaker with his other world and stuff. Gunn has previous history with perverted comments he made on Twitter. I mean, sure. I mean, I guess everybody makes. I mean, hey, as long
How
as
did
he's not a
Kylo?
pedo.
Kylo Ren said it best. Let old things go.
Well, I mean,
It's just it.
first of all, I'm not about canceling people for their past, but I mean, he's not done anything perverted. He's not done anything like pedophilic or anything that would cause, alarm. I don't know about that, but
We
it was touching to see
Graham,
people.
we've all made comments. Graham, you've made comments. We've all made comments. We just ain't do
Right,
no acts.
right. And we're not famous.
We're not famous. Yep.
That's
Yeah,
it.
we've all done it.
We've all made comments. We've all said shit, but we're not on the public eye. That's the only difference. But yeah, I think Merlin Rad has a point. It was touching to see him with his brother. So the whole thing with the show is the way he starts it out. Okay, first of all, we all know at the end of Peacemaker season 1, we saw the Justice League, the DCEU Justice League, and all that. And what he's done is recreated that scene. Well, actually, the scene actually starts off the same. You see them walking up, just like in the original, but instead of the silhouettes of the Justice League, you see the silhouettes of the Justice Gang. And they actually mentioned the Justice Gang before this whole flashback scene. But you can see Mr. Terrific over there floating in his chair on the left. You see Superman in the middle. You see Green Lantern on the ground. You see Hawkgirl on the ground. And you see Supergirl over there on the side, too. So, like, everyone's there. And Gunn wanted there to be everyone that we've already seen in the movie. And
Which was brilliant.
Brilliant. That's how he linked it. That's how he made it the same universe. That's how he made it the Peacemaker season 1 link with Peacemaker season 2. And then later we see the Justice Gang again. What happened to Stu Dog? Oh shit. Puke jokes. Yeah, we'll get to that too.
My bad, man. I'm trying to get this. I got 2 screens up here right now. And I can't get the other one going. I'm trying to. I thought I hit the button to make it go away, but it didn't. It kicked me out. It kicked me all the way out. Skip it now. I'm just gonna have to rock a 2 screen. Make a difference, man. Skip it. I can't get it. It is what it is. But I didn't ask for 2 screens. That's the thing. Oh no.
So he brings the Justice Gang in back later in the show, because later in the show, Peacemaker wants to join the Justice Gang and become one of the main superheroes, one of the main DC superheroes. Graham's going in on James Gunn. He said, "I've never made such disgusting comments as Gunn," and he said, "Gunn's day is slowly counting down until that disturbing individual gets fired." He said, "One day, Gunn's gonna get fired. You're fired. You're fired. Trump's gonna roll in and fire him. It's gonna be beautiful."
Damn, Graham's
not with it. Graham's not with it. He's not with it.
Listen,
Some people are, bro. That's
listen. I'm not. Listen, I ain't hating on you. I wish he was here so we'll talk about it. I mean, get to the bottom of it.
James Gunn knows that he's going to rub some people the wrong way. Obviously, he knows that's possible.
Graham is one of them.
Graham is one of them.
Yeah,
so Peacemaker comes in to join the Justice Gang. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I jumped the gun. So after we see them land, we see the silhouettes. Hot Girl's like, "What a meathead. Screw that guy," when Peacemaker walks up. And Green Lantern's like, he tells people I'm a puke freak. And I think these are our puke jokes. Graham does not like Gunn. That is very clear, sir. That is definitely been made clear. You do not like James Gunn. But what do you think about his films? No. I mean, hey, it's not for everybody. Listen, it's not for everybody. That is a fact. Definitely Guy Gardner is definitely not for everybody. But he much later in the episode, Peacemaker goes to interview with the Justice Gang, and they're there, and this guy in the middle, that's James Gunn's brother, and he's like the leader of the Justice Gang. He's the guy that kind of is the boss of it all, the Charlie to the Angels. And so they're behind this glass and they have this microphone and they're interviewing him, and they don't realize that he can hear them. And then eventually, after they're talking all this shit to him, and they're just like, "Oh yeah, talking shit." Like she's like, "My butt's been getting really big lately," and he was like, "What skills do you have?" And what sort of skills can you bring to the Justice Gang? And behind the mic where they don't think you hear, and Gardner's like, "Besides blowing dudes," and later, eventually Peacemaker's like, he doesn't say anything for a while for whatever reason, and eventually he does. He's like, "Hey, I can fucking hear y'all," and they realize like, "Oh shit." Switches the mic back and forth, and he's like, "Can you hear me now?" And he's like, "Yep." So funny little exchange there. But the whole multiversal thing, Peacemaker has that thing in his house where he can go in his weapons chamber, where he goes in and it like expands into some dimensional thing so that it can expand and be really big inside this giant room, like a huge Costco right inside his closet. And so he goes in there and finds out that it's in another dimension, and there's literally another world, another universe where Peacemaker exists, and he lives with his father and his brother, right, or whatever, and they're like a family, and everything is cool, and they do their thing. And so Peacemaker's hella curious, and he's hella interested, and he hella wants to experience that, but he's not really sure what's going on and shit. And he goes in there, and the Peacemaker of that world kind of discovers him and thinks he's a doppelganger or something, coming and try to fuck with him, and he just like bum rushes him, blows him out of the house, flies him around this giant Costco, bashing him into walls and shit like this. And then he beats him, gets him to the end of the wall, and then he's like getting ready to he pulls out the spike, and he's getting ready to fucking stab him, and he goes to stab him, and Peacemaker pushes the thing on his chest, and that thing on his chest activates his jetpack. And so he goes flying up to the ceiling towards that big spike up there, and just gets impaled. And so he's now dead, and we can pretty much assume that Peacemaker is going to sort of slip into his shoes, so to speak, put on his helmet and go live in that universe and experience what it's like to have a family with his dad and all that stuff. That's what I see is clearly being explained. Rad said Gunn did make horrible, disgusting tweets. It's true, but that was a lifetime ago. He was a young guy. People make mistakes, and we never know where people come from or what they've been and what they've dealt with, what they've been through. People can change. And also, I want to say too, because you say shit doesn't mean you're a bad person. Like, you can say nasty shit, you can say foul shit. Sometimes I say shit that's fucked up that I don't mean. Does it mean I'm a bad guy that should be canceled forever? Like, that's just crazy to me. We need to judge ourselves before judging others. I mean, that's the thing. Like, if somebody wants to do something that I don't agree with, I generally don't get heated under the collar. It's like, that's your world, man. Like, there's a big fucking world, a big fucking universe, and we all live in our own worlds, and we all have this, a life that we got to live and be happy in. And I'm just not for fucking up anybody's happiness. If that's what makes them happy, like, go for it. Who am I to stop you from your happiness just because it wouldn't make me happy, right? Who cares? But hey, cancel culture came and saw and did its thing, but I think it's fading out. I think people now, like Denzel the other day, he was like, I can't be canceled because I never fucking signed up. He's like, I never signed up. You can't cancel me. I don't give a shit. That's the thing. Like, if you don't care, what are you cancel me? You can't cancel me. I don't care. But I think people are just getting over it at this point. But Peacemaker season 2, episode 1, full spoilers. Excellent. There's a post-credit scene, and it's like a little post-credit scene, a little Jared Leto joke. They're kind of jabbing at Jared Leto. They're talking about this band called 30 Seconds to Mars, which was Jared Leto's band back in the 90s or whatever. It was horrible music. I don't know. If you liked it, I'm sorry. But 30 Seconds to Mars, it was just real corny shit. And they kind of make fun of it and stuff with, but they're, taking jabs at Jared Leto, which is just weird. I don't know. I guess because he's a DCEU guy. I don't know. But it's kind of went over some people's head. They didn't realize that 30 Seconds to Mars was talking about Jared Leto. And but yeah, so I don't know. I think the way he addressed the Justice League was great. He just left everything because he said everything in. He said everything. Yeah, he said everything in the show is season 2 and season 1. He said everything is the same. He said nothing is different except that the Justice League showed up and it's different characters. That's the only difference in the 2 seasons. So don't worry about it being confusing or was that canon or this canon. He's like, that was my show. This is still my show and it's the same show. I just kind of replaced the Justice League with the Justice Gang and shit. And it was dope.
Which is smart.
It's very smart. The Justice League's cameo in Peacemaker season 1 was just reshot and basically that's it. They just kind of spliced it in, just cut it in, very simple, nothing crazy about it. And then you have about 16 DC characters that have been added to the DCU now through Peacemaker season 2. You have John Cena, obviously Peacemaker. You've got Emilia Harcourt, Jennifer Holland. You got Vigilante, obviously Leota Adebayo. You got John Economos. You got Judo Master. We haven't seen in this episode yet, but he's coming. And then the new characters like the multiverse version of White Dragon. That's coming. Played also still by Robert Patrick, Peacemaker's dad. The racist bastard. I don't know if he's going to still be a racist bastard in season 2. In the multiverse, right? Because it's a different universe. So hopefully he's not going to be a bigot and stuff like that. Multiverse Keith Smith. An alternate version of Chris Smith's brother Keith, who didn't die as a child in this, because remember in the Peacemaker that we know, his little brother died because he killed him in like a fight when they were little. And in this other universe, his brother's alive, his dad's there, everything, they kind of living together, and he definitely wanted to make it happen. And Nora said it was good to keep everything canon. He said, I think the 2 Suicide Squad movies muddy up the continuity, but Gunn is doing his best to keep it a fresh DC universe. Yeah, the 2 definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the recap also dubbed Green Arrow to Green Lantern. Yes, right.
Yeah.
So,
which I thought was cool.
That was cool. And then the other character they've added, you've got multiverse version of Peacemaker, obviously Langston Fleury, played by Tim Meadows. You have White Rabbit, you have Sasha Bordeaux, and Red Saint Wild, played by Michael Rooker. He's back. And then the established characters who appear obviously are Superman, Supergirl, Mr. Terrific, Guy Gardner, Hawkgirl, Maxwell Lord. That's the James Gunn's brother. And then Rick Flag Sr., who's in this as well, played by Frank Grillo. Little tidbit about Rick Flag Sr. The Rick Flag in the Creature Commandos with the white hair, same Rick Flag that we're seeing in Superman and Peacemaker. Same guy. He just said that he wasn't able to do his hair white because that he was doing this other movie or show at the same time. But he said that in any future projects, he's going to make sure and have the white hair because he got pretty much attacked by everybody for not having it and fucking shit up. Because when you have a Rick Flag Sr., you have a Rick Flag Jr., and you have all this confusion in 2 different universes and a DCEU and a DCU, and then it's like, whoa, now you have different color hair, and it's like, I'm supposed to try and figure out who the fuck you are? Come on,
yep.
B. Come on, B.
Yeah.
And so we have Superman 2 is not officially
I heard it was green lighted, but it's just not.
Yeah,
it's a thing yet. It's not a thing yet. Like
Superman 2 may not officially be Superman 2, but James Gunn is assuring us that Superman will be an important element in the follow-up. So it might not be Superman 2. It might be another movie, right? Like, say, for instance, a Wonder Woman movie, but that might serve as a follow-up to the Superman movie, is what he's kind of saying. So maybe not going to get a Superman 2 specifically. But he's saying it's within the group of characters that we've already met. So probably not Wonder Woman. So probably like Mr. Terrific or Hawkgirl or Green Lantern, obviously someone else that we've already met, he said. And fortunately for Superman fans, though, the writer-director assured them that the recent appearance on this podcast, that the Superman will be an important element in the sequel and that it takes place within the group of characters we've already met. He said, I'm done with the treatment, laughing at the latter's description of it as Superman and Friends. That treatment is done. He said, I'm now into the writing phase. He said, I'm really happy with it. And he said, we're already prepping and figuring out that we're shooting everything, and that it will not be long. So. And then you have, but Rick Flag, I mean, you know what Norris said. He said, I hope the actress from Andor gets to be Wonder Woman. Yeah, that's a good casting, I thought.
They need to fix Batman. They are. They're gonna fix it. Yeah, Batman's gonna get it fixed. They're gonna, you know, Rat. They're really gonna fix it all. Batman's gonna get the same treatment as Superman, and so is Wonder Woman, movie wise and continuity wise for this new universe that he's putting together. It's just gonna take time. Like, you know, they're gonna cast the right person. We know Gunn wants a younger Batman. He doesn't want to know, because Affleck was an older Batman. And he wants a
No. Gunn's Batman is going to be an older, more seasoned Batman.
Okay.
It's because the what you call it, the Batman.
The Pattinson is young, very young.
Pattinson is a young Batman, and this Gunn Batman has to be Damian Wayne's father. He's going to be like a seasoned, older Batman. Yeah. And so that's why fucking Pattinson can't be the Batman in DCU. Everybody's like, oh, they should make Batman.
Yeah, he's way too young. He's way too young. Yeah.
First of all, like, yeah, and who really like liked him as Batman? Like, he's not the reason that I like that movie. I'll be honest.
And you got to remember too, when we get Batman, if you think about it, Batman is like the same age. The Batman we're gonna get is gonna be the same age as Superman. Now, so they're going to be in their 30s. They're going to be like in their early 30s, their late 20s. Probably, I'll just say early. I'm not even going to say late 20s. They'll be in their early 30s. We know Batman and Superman are about the same age. I think Batman's a little older. Batman might be a year or two older than Superman. But that's what we're going to get. Wonder Woman, she's going to be Wonder Woman. She's a demigod, so she's always young. But they're going to fix it. They're going to do something better with them that we, we can appreciate. That's in Batman was the Penguin car. Yes, it was. The Penguin car chase was bomb. And you got to, in every Batman movie, you got to remember the Batmobile as a character. If you don't have a Batmobile scene, chase, or whatever in your movie, and you have a Batman movie, you potentially just left out a character. It's like when you watch Star Trek, the Enterprise. The Enterprise is a character, just like Captain Kirk or Scotty or Sulu. So in the Batman movies, you got Alfred, Batman, and the Batmobile. The Batmobile is a character in the movie, just like the rest of the characters. It's just a car. So you have to have a chase, and you have to have it showcasing what it can do and the things that it does and the damage that it takes. I mean, it's dope. You can't have a Batman movie without having the Batmobile do a chase scene or something like that. Just can't do it. It's you're literally leaving the character out. So, it's going to be great to see what design they're going to do for the Batmobile for this next Batman movie.
I thought the Batman 2 or the Batman Batmobile was one of the wackiest ever.
Yeah, that Batmobile is just a muscle car with a jet engine in it.
Yeah, right. It's just I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Just
a muscle car with a jet engine.
Best scene in the Batman was the Penguin car chase. That was pretty good. I liked I like the scene where he walks into the Riddler's apartment for the first time, and it very much reminds me of that movie Seven when Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman walk into the house of that man that was forced to feed himself to death, and yeah, because it was mad like dark and very much, and I think a lot of people really love this movie because it's the first time we actually ever got to see Batman really be a detective in a very like meaningful sense, and like seem like he's really being really detecting shit as in a live action, because we never we never really got that, which is what
not like that, not the way they portrayed it.
Yeah, they were official, like they were really making him a detective, and that definitely resonated. A lot of people dug that. I personally thought it was great.
You gotta remember too, when Batman comes on the crime scene, a lot of times he figures stuff out before they do. Like he's on the trail of it. When he leaves that crime scene, he's on the trail. He finds something. He goes back to the and you gotta remember he has this state of the art equipment for deciphering clues and things like that.
The best tech ever.
Yeah.
Keaton was closest to being detective like. Keaton's my favorite. I mean, that's just it. Like Keaton will always be my favorite. I guess I was like just at the right age when it came out, and it just hit the best for me. Hang on, let me make this bigger real quick.
Yeah, Keaton's always gonna be my favorite. I think he's gonna be everybody's favorite.
You'd be surprised. Like a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. A lot of people like Christian Bale. A lot of people like fucking There's so many Batmen now.
Bale was cool.
Everyone doesn't love fucking Keaton. Keaton used to be everyone's favorite.
Man.
But now that there's been an Affleck, there's been a Christian Bale.
I like Affleck. I like Bale.
A lot of people like.
I didn't like Clooney. So Clooney messed up the Batman franchise. Val Kilmer was passable.
Messed up the Batman franchise, but
yeah, Val Kilmer was passable.
Yeah, he was all right.
He was better than Clooney.
Campy. Clooney was just being too funny, too corny. He was just too campy.
Yeah, he apologized for it.
Yeah,
and he said he would never. Yeah, it was a big thing, man. He was like, "Look, I apologize if I ruined Batman for anybody."
Yeah,
he was like, "But." He was like, they gave me the role. I played it. He was like, but I promise y'all that I will never play it again. I will never put on the cowl again. So I'll do Bruce Wayne, but I won't do Batman.
Right. And he did. He did come back and do Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, he said I'll never put the cowl on again. I'll never do Batman. So
all right, gun reveal. Before we have Christmas morning and tear into these like some children on Christmas, we're gonna check this out real quick. It says James Gunn reveals 6 DCU projects, including Superman sequel, the Batman 2, and more. Moving forward in the Gods and Monsters chapter, which, by the way, the Batman 2 is not part of the Gods and Monsters chapter. I hope this person does it. Let's see what they say. Revealed 6 more shows in the Gods and Monsters in development. We've got Lanterns, Supergirl, Brave and the Bold, Wonder Woman, Paradise Lost, and Booster Gold. Booster Gold is going to be more of a comedic thing. Paradise Lost is going to be more of a they say Game of Thrones style, joint. Obviously Wonder Woman is Wonder Woman, going to be more of like a modern Wonder Woman versus the ancient Themyscira Paradise Lost. Brave and the Bold will be based on Grant Morrison's run, and with the, Damian Wayne and Batman, basically the ones you see right here in this picture. Obviously, Supergirl is based on the Tom King graphic novel, Women of Tomorrow, and then Lanterns is going to be, they say, like the show True Detective. If you haven't seen True Detective, go to fucking HBO.
You better go watch it. True Detective is, bro.
Dope.
The hizzy.
Bro, it's one of the best shows fucking ever, I swear to God. And every season is a completely different show.
Yeah.
Season 1 is Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey and this whole down south, like in the bayous of Louisiana, murder mystery. And then season 2 is like City of Industry out in no, that season 2 is like in LA. It's not in LA. It's like in like a City of Industry type factory town in California.
Yeah, factory town in California. Yeah.
And that's got Colin Farrell and Vince Vaughn, and it's dope. And they're both great in it. Vince Vaughn fucking murders it. One of my favorite actors. And then you have and Taylor Kirsch is in it too. The guy who played Gambit. And then you have season 3. I forget what it is. Season 4 is Antarctic, I believe. Or maybe that's 3.
I think 3 or 4. One of them, they're in the cold. They're like in Antarctica or something.
Yeah, like that's the newest one with Jodie Foster. It was like
thank you. Yeah, that's the one with Jodie. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I wasn't really feeling it. It was okay. It was okay.
It was alright. It was good. I dug it. I dug it.
The whole
it was better than the first 2 seasons, but I dug it. Yeah, but I dug it. Yeah.
The whole theme of it, though, it's what makes it different from just a regular cop show is that there's the looming vibe that there's some sort of supernatural big bad or some supernatural entity or something involved. Like there's gonna be something supernatural about this. I just know it. Like that's how the whole show is playing out. And you get to the end and find out that it's all very explainable and nothing supernatural at all. But they kind of make you feel like the characters in the show because they make you, the viewer, feel like there's something supernatural going on. And then, you find out with the characters, in the end that it's not. But very cool. And so for them to say that Lanterns is going to be like that, my mind is like, whoa, that's going to be nuts. Like, a Green Lantern show like True Detective, bitch? You know what you're saying when you say that? Like, do you realize what that entails? So I hope they're legit when they say it. Let's see. James Gunn plans for 4 more Superman movies. Okay. In an interview, Gunn said Superman franchise could have 4 more, over 4 movies. He said, "I'm thinking, what is the long-term story I'm telling here? What is the story that I'm going to tell about Superman over 4 movies?" And yeah, nothing wrong with that because like comic books, bro, they have they have a lot of stories. Like that's cool. That's the thing about Gunn's. Like, whether you like Gunn personally or not, what his appeal is to me as a filmmaker is that he's very much a comic fan, and it very much shows in his work. You very much know this is right. Like, this is made by a comic fan. This is someone that's into comics, and it gives you a comic vibe, and it just feels like comics. Whereas, for example, like, as opposed to Disney, who intentionally and admittedly hires people who are not into comics for Marvel, and that shows also, like, that comes across as well. So I very much am into the fact that he is a fucking a comic dude. Raw Talk, what up?
What's happening?
Just in time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in and out though, because I'm preparing vittles and stuff like that for the family.
Word.
So, but I will jump on at the last hour for the you doing an unboxing now?
Pretty much.
You crazy? You doing it too early? Too early.
I mean, I know we've been on for like 49. We've been on for almost an hour.
I know. I do what y'all do. I'm watching.
We're gonna be, this is a long process, bro. This here, this is gonna take a minute because this is like box upon boxes. You got figures in here. This is gonna take a minute. You gotta
put it together and everything.
Oh yeah.
All right, then we can compare it to
Then we can compare it to the real one, or the OG one. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Absolutely. And I'll start with all these first. We'll do this one last. All right.
All right, nice.
Raw Talk, did you get the video I sent you the other day?
Nah, I didn't even get a chance to look at it, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been crazy, busy like crazy, but I'll settle down and watch and check it.
What is it?
Yeah, you're gonna like that one.
All right.
don't like that one. I watched the whole thing,
Okay.
and I'm not gonna lie, I was blown away by it because I never had one of those joints, man. I never had one, and I always wanted to. I've always wanted to see one. Like, so that's the closest I've ever. I've never physically saw one, but that's the closest I've ever gotten to.
You talking about the Defiant?
Yeah, the guy had
The rocket ship? Yeah.
Yeah, there was a guy. He did like an in-depth like review of the whole thing. He said it's kind of fragile though. He said it's huge, it's big, but he said it's fragile. And he thinks. Now I disagree with him on this, but he thinks that Hasbro is going to make a classified Defiant sooner or later. I was like, no.
We'll all be 82 years old.
I was like, no. I said, bro, and I'm thinking to myself, that thing cost like $3,000. Like, how? Like, where would you put it? The 80s one is big.
It would be 10 feet tall. There's no way.
Yeah. Exactly. The 80s one is like 3 feet tall or something like that. That joint is big by itself. It's two spaceships and a carrier that carries the spaceships. Like and you could fit like 10 figures on that, like just on the outside, not even in the spaceship. It's dope though. I ain't gonna lie, it's dope.
Yeah. All right, man, that thing be 10 feet tall. Then when you open it up, it'll probably be like 8 feet wide.
Yeah. Right.
You know, and then you got the bay, and then you have the shuttle, and within that shuttle you have another shuttle.
You got another shuttle, yeah. So, you got a shuttle on top of a shuttle, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, before we get into the unboxings, I just went across the street like while we was getting the show ready, and my neighbor over there is having a yard sale, and she's just like this kind of older lady. She's like legally blind, you know, probably in her 60s, and she got a whole table of fucking D&D books, Dungeons and Dragons handbooks, fucking bro, like OG shit, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, Monster Manual. I'm like, yo, this lady,
all that stuff goes online, crazy prices.
Son, the fucking original fucking 1970s first edition of the fucking AD&D Dungeon Masters guide.
Yo, you look those up. You better look those up. I'm telling you.
1970 first edition Player's Handbook, the original.
Wow. Crazy. That's crazy. That's gold money.
All this.
What she let him go for?
Bro, I told her I give you $50 on this paycheck, I give you 50 on the next one. Done. $100.
That's more than $100 worth of books,
bro. This $100 by itself, at least.
Exactly. At least $150.
That's way more than that.
These Dragon magazines. These were the original magazines that before Dungeons and Dragons made handbooks.
I'll look it up right now because this is what I do.
Right, you had to go. And look, it says no more searching through stacks of books and magazines to find out what you need to know. The Player's Handbook puts it all at your fingertips. Like, this is when Dungeons and Dragons first put it together, because first it was just these little magazines.
Yeah, I remember that.
Magazines. And
I remember that.
Yeah. And that's how people had to get shit. But yeah, I mean, like, she got like Legends and Lore, like all the Player's Handbooks. Fucking, that's the OG right there, the D&D second edition. What? She got the Monster Manual. Here's the fucking OG fucking AD&D Player's Handbooks. Wow, there's another Player's Handbook from the
my dude. All right, hold on. There's asking prices. Let me click it on. Let's see.
And this.
Let's see before.
When I was like probably 13, they came out with this game called Masquerade. And it was like
great
Empire fucking like a Dungeons and Dragons kind of game, but with like all vampires and shit. And it was pretty popular. Like, but then after a while, people started LARPing, like doing live ones, and then it just died out after that.
That Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Player Handbook by Gary
Gygax.
Yeah, the 1986 print, the sixth print, 1980, go for $74.99 sold.
This is the 1978 first edition.
All right, so yo, you got money here, bro. You got crazy money there. I'm looking at all the sold books. I'm like, there's one that goes for $275.
Yeah,
bro. Yo,
she was like, "Do you play?" And I was like, when I played probably when I was like 10 or 11 years old. I was real little in the 80s, and like my older uncles and cousins and shit, they would let me play with them. They were all like teens, like 15, 16, and I was like 10 and shit and 11, but they would let me play with them. And that's really the only time I played, but you know, I'm a collector and I like collecting nostalgia from my 80s childhood. So
yeah,
like seeing some of these covers just brought me back. I was like, yo.
Yeah, you struck gold with that. That shout out to Slade. Yep, he struck gold because he got damn near like $700 worth of
books.
Yeah, easy.
Still long, yeah,
easily.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
All right, let's see what came here. I'm pretty sure I know what this is. I'm pretty sure this is the Savage Land stuff. I never got the Savage Land Professor X, though I wanted to. I just never did. But since now we got that Savage Land Rogue, I was like, oh yeah, we gotta have the Professor X to go with it. So I'm hoping that's what this is.
I was gonna get the Savage Land Professor X, but I got the one in the chair.
This is retro cardback Destro. Okay. I need one of those. All right, cool. Well, no unboxing needed for that. So not my Professor X, sadly. That sucks. But he'll be here like tomorrow or something, but no big deal. This is the one. Watch this not be Savage Land. I didn't advertise it and shit. This is Savage Land. I know it is. Got it.
It's gonna be Star Wars, vintage Star Wars stuff.
Oh hell no! No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, this is it. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful box.
You should have music in the background. Welcome to the jungle.
Hell yeah. Fucking yeah, bro. But this game, Marvel Snap, this is what it's based on. And this game is dope. If you ever played the mobile game, it's just like a little game. These are your like that's your movements and like that's your damage or something like that. And then like all the different players, all the different cards, the characters have different abilities. And as you sort of level them up, you get like different covers, and then like some have variant covers, and like a lot of this art is really fucking like top notch, and then some of it is even original. But on here they actually made this is like what the Snap card looks like, but they actually put the actual plastic action figure in the picture instead, so that's pretty cool. And then here you go, that's the front of it. Now I'm gonna get to find out what the hell these are. You see these pink fucking shits? These little pink things? What the fuck is that? What are they? I can't figure it out. Look like lungs or gills or something. You see that, Stu?
I think they're attached to Sauron, like, because he controls minds and stuff, right? That's
okay, yeah.
Abilities.
Oh, that's like his psionic shit coming out?
Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah, it could be. Okay. Oh man, let's get into it. All right, it looks different than I thought it was gonna look. The human characters look smaller than I thought they'd be, and Sauron is way bigger than I thought he'd be. So pretty cool. Sauron's massive, bro. Way bigger than I thought. Now I don't have the Build-A-Figure. I don't know if anyone else has the Build-A-Figure. Let me know if this one seems bigger, because I think it does.
It's a tad bigger on the wingspan.
Right, that's exactly what I'm thinking. The wingspan seems bigger, but this box is really cool. This side, the side has like a clear plastic window in it. There's a like, dinosaur fucking, what'd you call it? Little artwork on it. The top has the characters Shayna, Sauron, and Rogue in their fonts, and yeah, dinosaurs on this side. Man, that's fucked up. They gave me my fucking retro cardback Destro instead of my Professor X. But that's okay. I needed this. I do not have a retro card back Destro. Who does this? Who cuts the file card out of the goddamn card back and for what?
It's a retro thing. I mean, they do that with the O-rings. So
I know with the O-rings that makes sense, but like with this, I don't get it. I feel you should leave it in the pack, but I don't.
Yeah, some people they figure it's nostalgic.
I'm glad it is, and I'm glad that they did it honestly because it made me be able to get this for like $10.
Nice. You wait a while, you get all the figures you need for under $20.
right.
For real.
Yeah, this version. Okay, let's do a little comparison here. This version has the retro version has a black Cobra instead of the red Cobra that the original one has here. They've got a red Cobra on his case. He's got the original one, or the I guess the quote unquote original one looks pretty much
right.
It's pretty much identical, except he's got eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
Because the original one did not have eyebrows for some reason. He's got black eyebrows and he's got chrome hands, whereas the original one for some reason had black gloves. Pretty much that's pretty much it. And then the little padding, like the original one had like these, which you can see I've chromed them out, but on his shoulders, like those like silver patches, and on his back, like on his shoulder blades, like those silver patches, all that was gray. I chromed it out, but that's the first one they gave us. And then also this little neck piece thing that goes around his hood thing, the collar. I mean, it's got like a black trim. The retro one, the collar is all the way red, all the way around, like the OG. Like I said, he's got eyebrows, chromed out hands, and no chrome shoulders and patches. So he looks a lot like OG Destro, which is what I really like.
All those joints. It's bugged out. I'm catching flashbacks.
I know. Fucking card back.
What happened to where's Stu?
Oh shit. Let me see, what time is it? Nah, he shouldn't have. He's probably having a technical thing. He'll pop back in. All right, let's get this out of here because this thing is amazing, guys. I am like super psyched about this. This is a great fucking thing. Dude. She got Shayna or whatever. She got a cool ass like hunting rifle, a spear, fucking hella hands, and Sauron is huge.
Because Shayna's not from the Savage Land. She got brought to the Savage Land, and that's when she met Kazar, I believe, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So the two figures that I still have to get, or the one figure now, because Professor X is in the mail, I got to get Kazar. So once I have Kazar and Professor X comes, then I'll have so far the whole Savage Land little set that they got, or collection they got, which is pretty cool. As a mutant fan that I am. So the blister packs are interesting. This big sort of package has like little mini packs that come out for the figures, and it's kind of like attached here with some sort of like a.
You got Mr. Sinister, right?
And some tape. Yeah, Mr. Sinister. Yeah.
Oh, all right, cool.
Yeah. Okay, so there's this cool little tab with some tape that holds this in. And pop her out of here. These guys, the human female characters have only one head. I thought that Rogue definitely had two heads because I thought there was different ones in the pictures, but nope, just one head for each. But they're really great face sculpts. Let me pull her. Dude, she's damn near naked. Holy shit.
Booty butt cheeks.
Butt all out. Oh, she thick too. But yeah, it's a really, really nice sculpt, man. The fur around the boots, man. These are nice, bro. The little leather straps, even the stitching is painted. The little stitching on the right there, the lacing kind of focus here. We're gonna have to get our handy dandy fucking backing card. Hang on.
I'll be right back.
All right, bro. There we go. That helps it focus. I want you to see the stitching. Hang on, let me get it to focus. Hey, bitch. You son of a bitch. It's really hard to do from like where I'm standing. Shit. I can't fucking stand like this anymore. Wow. Camera's not gonna focus close up. Well, suffice it to say, lots of great detail. All right, let's get Rogue out of here. A lot of this stuff was ordered a year ago or a while ago, and it just sort of all came on one day. It was pretty weird. Like all of it was ordered separate times. A lot of it's unrelated from different places, eBay, Pulse, and somewhere else. So she's got a little belt, a little kind of little. Okay, so it looks like they have the same little skirt thing. Let me see. Yep, they got the exact same skirt and shirt. Is it? No. Different shirts. Different shirts. Same little skirt, though. Same skirt. Hers is painted two-tone tan and beige. And Rogue's is just all green. And then she's got the X-Men shirt torn. And you know what? Back. Get some focus. There we go. Now you can see it. Great detail, great sculpt. Beautiful detail. And now we can see what I was going to show you before. There you go. You see the little stitches on her arm thing? The little lacing stitches? Those are different color. That's pretty rare. Usually that would end up being the same tone. So they went above and beyond for this little set here. It's really, really well put together. Rogue and Shayna have the same knife and same skirt. And it's like a little survival knife, little Bowie knife that fits into their little skirt holster thing here. Knives on waist. They both have a spear, but they are different. Rogue's is cooler. Rogue's way cooler. So Rogue's spear looks like I'm gonna have to switch hands. She's got fists. She's got splayed out hands, and she's got spear holding hands. And her spear has a nice little blue feathers and beads and shit. Looking all cool. And that is Rogue's spear. And it comes with sniper rifle, hunting rifle. Really nice detail. This could easily go for a G.I. Joe classified figure if you wanted to. And then she's got her spear is more, you know what, it's pretty cool. It's different and it's cool because Rogue's is like Where we at? Rogue's is more of like a steel, maybe sharpened spear, and then hers is definitely like stone, like chipped away like an arrowhead, like stone prehistoric for Shayna's. And Shayna's has a much thinner shaft, for lack of a better. So Shayna has a thinner shaft, Rogue has the fatter shaft, and Rogue has the cool adornments, and Shayna has the stone tool chipped arrowhead. Now moving on to the big event. A lot of people didn't care about the sour one. A lot of people were like, "Oh, I already got the Build-A-Figure." Well, I don't. 1, 2, this one is way better. Way better. Let's see, where do we put this? Wings attached like this. Wow, that's nice. Oh, look at his mouth. Opens all the way up. That's fire. That is fire. Articulation is great. The tail, let me get this other wing on so it look cool. All right. He's beast. He's beast. He's beast. He's got some really nice. Turn this down here. Actually, let's stick it back here. Really nice detail. His eyeball has like a red sort of spiral in it. It's a yellow eye with a red spiral. I don't know if you guys can fucking hear me. Let me get this mic. Red eye with a cool spiral, with a yellow eye with a cool red spiral in it. The jaw flaps up and down. Tongue is like raised, a little separate piece. Beautiful detail. It's two-tone beak, and obviously different shadings and different tonings. Lots of scales and details. Lots of textures. Oh shit! Little Dunkus tail hanging. So the tail thing goes up and down, and actually a tail attaches. Obviously, pop that on because the tail, I believe, is going to be articulatable. Articulated. Yeah. This tail's got wire in it, so you can sort of bend it, shape it, pose it, and it's got a nice tip. What do you call it? Like a leaf, some texture. Not a leaf, but yeah. He's got his little skirt thingy. He's got the basic articulation of a basic figure. Double jointed, pinless, yes, sir. Well, pinless legs, I will say. Definitely not pinless arms, but I can forgive it. It's a big ass wing. But pinless legs, I expect in a figure nowadays, bro. I honestly do. If you're putting pins on joints, I'm not fucking with you. That's kind of why one of the reasons I stopped fucking with McFarlane for the most part. Very rarely do I get any McFarlane figures anymore. But this guy is beast. This guy is savage. Love it. Love it. Love it. Got a nice piece for your shelf if you like to put these on the back of your shelf. Actually, it's about perfect size of a shelf back. If you want to do that, you got that. These things are still blowing my mind. I don't get it. someone's gonna have to tell me what these lungs are all about. Like, is that really supposed to be? It goes on something. There's a little indention right here. Raw Talk, you still here, bro? Are you doing something? All right. I wonder if it goes on his tail. Could it be like a tail whipping? It does kind of fit too. Somebody's probably laughing at me really hard right now, dog. Like, I don't know shit about this this pink stuff. But that's kind of weird that it fits right there. Well, sort of. Anyways, if anyone knows what the hell it is, let me know, because I would like to know. See, does it fold? I don't know, bro. It's really blowing my mind. I've been looking at it ever since the fucking pictures, and I never have seen Hasbro put it on anything. Like, I've never seen it employed. Every picture with Hasbro, it's just sitting there to the side. It's never in any photos, so I don't really would love to know what the hell that thing is for. But this guy's great. These ladies are phenomenally done. I cannot wait to get Savage Professor X and Kazar. That's going to be a fucking sick ass setup, because these guys were well worth it. And this was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So like I said, everybody's already unboxed it that went to San Diego. So this is not like big news, but for me it is. And I am super duper happy that I was able to get one, because a lot of people were not able to get these. Okay. Just keep, just so you know, like, you can't just like walk into Walmart and grab this. This is not really easy to get. You can't get one right now unless you go on eBay and pay a nice penny. That. We don't negotiate with scalpers. We don't negotiate with scalpers. All right. Let's get up in here. So what in tarnation's going on? Reno, we lost you guys for a second. Uh-oh. Hope that was you guys, you can see me now? You can see me now, right? Ultra Sour is ultra dope. Those are his mind control things. I know, like that's why I keep thinking, but like, I want to see it applied, man, on something, because there's a little, like, a weird sort of indent, like it sticks on something, so it definitely goes on something. Does it come out of his beak or some shit? Come out of his head? Does it stick on his dome, maybe? The weird thing is, like, it doesn't really stick anywhere, but it looks really stupid anyway. I'm not going to put it on anything. Dude, he is so beast. He is so beast. Like a fucking Skexy. Fucking Skexy. Yeah, so I'm gonna definitely hook this up later with the Rogue hands and the Shanna hands, and put some spears and guns in their hands and do a nice background. But honestly, you probably won't see this displayed anywhere for a while, because I have to get more shelving. I have run out of shelving. Very common problem in this hobby. These things are big. All right, one down. Can't wait to see this fucking Psylocke, bro. She's so dope. So I got this from Taiwan. Okay, I did not get this from fucking. They go on his nose, really, dude. There's no way. There's no way for them to stick on there. Like, that's the weird thing. Did it go in his mouth? Maybe. Is it like him yelling? Is like shit? Yeah. Is that it? Like that actually kind of. Oh, that is it. It fits on his tongue. It goes in his mouth. It's him screaming. Yeah, it's his Sauron. He's doing his Sauroning. His sonic Sauroning in your brain. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. That's what it is. All right. Yeah. I might use it. Put y'all over here. That Rattler is itching to come out. So I got this from Taiwan because the guy fucking in Taiwan was like, oh yeah, you'll get it way before it comes out in the US. Right? He's like, you'll get it. Hang on, make sure you show us the new shelf when it's done. Oh, bro, you already know. You already know. That's it's gonna be a whole new like room setup because like this bookshelf that's going out, that's going in the bedroom. That whole wall is gonna be shelving. I got a lot of more shit. But yeah, so Taiwan guy says it's gonna be here way before US. I just got this like yesterday. Or day before. Most people got this a month ago. So really pissed about that. But like I said, it's new to me, baby. And I'm doing my unboxing, even though it's fucking old news. I don't give a shit. Woo. But I really been wanting this. Like I really wanted. That's why I went through the whole rigmarole of trying to get the one from Taiwan early, because like I was like, oh, this is a must-have. Psylocke is a character that they really haven't made a lot of figures, and I personally don't have a single one. So when I saw this new Psylocke coming out, of course, I was like, oh, yeah, that's definitely happening ASAP. Let me see. She's got these weird glasses. Hang on, they fit. Yeah, there they go. These are wicked cool. Stupid shit. Well, you can fit them on much better. Yeah, you can get them on there better. So, pinless joints, pinless, legs and elbows, and wonderful butterfly joints. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I feel like the guy from fucking. Oh, that's terrible. Let me tell you. Oh man, guys, Jesus! What? No one's talked about this yet? No one's talked about this on the internet yet? I don't know. Maybe they have. Look at this bullshit. I hope it's going to show up on camera. And it kind of doesn't. So you see the shoulder piece? Like that? It's a different color entirely. That's supposed to be her same skin. And then look at the waist. Like the butt and the legs are completely a different kind of plastic and a complete different color. The camera does not really show it, but you can almost see on camera the difference. It's much more obvious in person. You can sort of see it in certain angles. Oh, that's and then look, yeah, her back and shit. You see how there it's like really obvious. Her shoulder. Oh man, dude, that's fucking dude. It's like look at that. You can see it now. Look at her butt cheek skin and her thigh. Fuck out of here, dude. Nerd nitpicking. Nah, but she's still really cool. I'm still super happy to have a Psylocke. And she's a nice looking Psylocke with all the cool psi effects, and these are really more from like her MVC powers and moves and stuff. And there's a whole like little setup that you can do, and you can put these like powers on her so that she's looking cool. And then she's got her regular psi knife. Her psionic knife and shit. Looks just like the game. But just really happy to have a Psylocke.
Nice.
Fucking brightness down, maybe.
But they're soon to make another Psylocke. It's crazy as it sounds. It's gonna happen. The dark. They got that version. Then they're gonna have the dark purple version.
Yeah.
You know, because of the video game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. And that's the game one. I think that's what the first player, and then the other one is like a darker purple or something like that for the second player.
Oh right, player 2 versions. Yeah, that'd be cool if they did player 2 versions.
Yeah, I believe they're gonna do that.
Yeah, I think I heard something like that. But you didn't see, you were gone. Look at this bullshit.
The booty crack.
Oh, well, yeah, but her fucking the plastic on her body is different than her limbs.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
like a totally different color. Look at that. Look how bad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's really the camera's not showing how bad it is.
No, it's showing how bad it is.
It's worse even in person.
Dang.
But
they always dropping the ball somewhere, man.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's such a letdown too, because like really anticipating this one, and I mean the plastic that they use for the body is like a new material altogether that they normally don't use. Like listen, it's this shit.
The cheapola.
The really brittle, the really hard brittle shit. Whereas the limbs are the nice rubber shit. Like soft plastic. But all in all, she's got a gorgeous design. If your eyes don't catch those shoulder pieces. Those shoulder pieces are really
plastic.
Them shoulders really stand out to me.
Yeah, that looks crazy.
Like she's wearing a white shirt underneath.
Yeah, that's not good.
Horrid. Man. Yeah, that's bad.
But then again, that's a reason for them to make another one. Oh yeah, we messed up on the plastic, so we're gonna get you another one with the extreme version or whatever that is. Extreme,
the maximum version.
Yeah, the maximum version.
Did you see the new Maximum Deadpool?
No, I didn't. Man, I'll check it out, but
it's the best Deadpool they've ever made. Comes with a whole bunch of guns and shit.
About the last Deadpool.
It is. They get better each time.
Damn.
They get better and better. That Spider-Man, that's Maximum Spider-Man, was easily the best Spider-Man they ever made.
Mm.
I'm glad I got that. The Hulk I passed on because that was just
I've seen that Hulk in person. It looks great, but then after a year or so, you got to see if it really changes.
That rubber chest, I know.
Yeah. Especially if you have it in a light, or if you have it where daylight comes into your office, or you got a window, and all sorts of factors.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's great, but I think they could have engineered it a little bit better to where they can use the same plastic all around. They didn't need like a plastic coating or whatever.
Yeah.
The rubber thing. They didn't need that. They could have.
Bro, this is the best Thanos they've ever made. Let me show you something. This is great. I'm so glad I got this Thanos. A lot of people were saying like it was like a remake. Like, first of all, they're not even very similar. They're actually very, very different. Different in many ways. Different
body. The video game, the body.
The body's different, obviously. The plastic
still got that ab crunch though, right?
Let me see. Same ab crunch thing, yep. But this one clicks. The new one's got clicks.
Oh, it's ratcheted. Okay.
and the legs are even ratcheted. The thighs and shit go click.
Okay.
Can't really hear it, but
I hear it. Yeah.
And he's got ratchet joints, he's got pinless joints and shit. The plastic of the boots is really nice. Like the plastic of his boots and gloves and this thing is like a really nice feeling, like a nice glossy, and then it's got a nice texture, nice give to it. His body's all that really nice, good, kind of soft, good plastic. He's got the belt thing, and then he just feels really solid, and then of course he looks very much like a comic or a cartoon because you know he's got the gauntlet and the snap position.
Yeah, he definitely looked like the video game one with the eye joints. Yeah,
the horns.
Yeah,
but his face is definitely it's a whole new head sculpt by far.
Yeah. Even the smile is wider.
Yep. Yeah, it's a bigger head.
He got lips.
Yeah, the paint. There's a lot of different paint details too on this one. You can see, like he's got eyeliner around his eyes. He's got the red eyes.
Yeah.
He's got paint between his dark paint between his chin lines a little bit.
I'm quite sure they're gonna make him over into that color format, like the actual comic book color format, using that body from now on.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure, because this is the best one they've made for sure.
Yeah. That's how he looks in the game. Yep.
Definitely how he looks in the game, and it's like the cool version too. So we've got also these two armor fucking what's his name and what's her name and what's his name and what's his name here. I think I got. Well, I mean, yeah, I can grab the Apocalypse, but then we've got Omega Red, we've got War Machine. We've got Marrow and Cyclops.
Okay, so those are all the video game guys. Okay,
these are all the MVC,
and the Psylocke, and then of course the Psylocke.
Right. The Psylocke. And I can put the Apocalypse in it. There's a Mr. Sinister, I think. I got a Silver Samurai and a Wolverine, but those are coming.
They doing the Doom too, right?
Doom, yeah, I got Doom.
Yeah, because Doom is definitely one of the ones. And then you got Wolverine. I think Wolverine and Doom should come in a 2-pack.
It's Wolverine. Wolverine comes with Silver Samurai already.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But Doom would be cool. Yeah, right. And then we got Juggernaut's coming, Shuma Garath, which I'm passing on.
They got to do the Hulk and Cap.
Yeah, Hulk. There's a Cap already coming with the Blue Venom.
Okay.
Cap and Venom.
Ooh, Blue Venom. Nice.
Yeah. Those are coming here soon. And there was one other one too that I just.
Who else is in there? Marvel.
Bang.
There you go.
Bang. So yeah, I'm gonna do a nice MVC shelf.
Nice. That'd be ill if you can
or an M shelf.
Have them do the background. See, this is the thing that Marvel don't think about. What
I know.
Done is do box cutouts of the background of the game.
Like that?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you got the different backgrounds of the game. Each package could have came with each level background.
Yeah.
Then you could say, hey, I'm gonna charge y'all $45, $50, $60 or something like that.
Because this thing comes out, like you can put this on your shelf if you want.
Yeah.
And have it in front of your guys, but you mean like something like plastic?
Straight, yeah. Well, no, it don't have to be. It could be cardboard, but just like the game, just exactly like the game, and just print it out on cardboard and have it in the background.
Like a level, you mean like one of the levels? Yeah.
Like the levels. That would have been super. That would have been the icing on the cake.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I like how they got looks like it's a fight, like a screen.
Yeah. Because that's the ultimate display where you display them and you got the background of the video game. That'd be easy.
Hell yeah. Yeah, someone's gonna do it. Some customizer's gonna do it, and Hasbro's gonna miss out on the money.
Yeah.
They don't do shit like that for some reason.
Yeah. So I know there's companies already doing like digital backgrounds, different diorama. I forgot what the name is, but shout out to my boy Skydro. He's linked up with them, and he's a photographer, an action figure photographer. So he has all that stuff. And I always say, man, if they did,
fucking thing is heavy as shit.
Damn. If they did the backgrounds like Street Fighter backgrounds, freaking the video game backgrounds, they make a ton of money. Just add it in. You could up the price a little something, but you're getting your worth. You know what I mean? You're getting something.
They should start selling different kind of shelf display stuff. Like, how about little stands, like little elevated stands for your guys to stand on, like bleachers to pose their dudes on? You could have that with like some shit. You could do, like you said, backgrounds and all that. They need to start doing that because, like, they're not realizing yet how big this market is, and that they should really just start marketing to collectors, because like we're the ones buying all this shit, and we want to display our shit. So if you sell us shit to help display our shit,
that's even better. That's extra dough. That's like, I mean, it's a no-brainer because with Super 7, I told the guy, you can make the G.I. Joe pit, the O-ring G.I. Joe pit. It'll be a regular shelf, but you add different modular fixtures, and then you can hook it up to where it's just like the pit. And you fold it up. You can accordion fold it down and raise it up and lock in. It's a whole bunch. I have the whole vision for it, and I was telling them, I was like, yo, no one has tapped into the display aspect and incorporate it with the diorama aspect and make it modular.
Right.
If you do that, I think all these DTOFs and all that'll go away. That all go away.
The Deltoff already went away, man.
Well, you know what I mean. The whatever replaced it, there was something that replaced it, but it'll all go away, and that market to be closed for those. You want to have to go to a furniture company to get your displays. You go right to the toy company, like and it's your action figures.
All right, we've waited over a year, guys. Let's
whoa, there you go.
Let's see what it is, man.
I don't like how it says Cobra Airborne.
It's like the grand finale, the Cobra Rattler. Yeah, it's one of these like a shoulder patch, airborne patch. Yeah. What else? Nice.
They would call them
graphic here of the and then here you got a blueprint diagram of the whole joint, all the ordnance and bombs and shit, and let's see how to get into it.
All right. Oh, let me do something real quick. Let me set myself up real quick. I'm about to go into the lab in the other room and get the jet. All right, be right back.
All right. Ooh, it's kind of cool. So inside, when you open it up, you got these different layers, different boxes rather, and then each box has part of the Cobra image. Pretty cool, Hasbro. Slide out the first box. Those patches we all loved so fucking much.
Patches? You don't need no stinking patches.
Word. All right, let's do this. Well, here, fuck that. I'm not gonna have room for all this shit, so let's do one at a time. Here's box one. Voila. Come here, you son of a bitch. Voila. Nice. Yeah, so here's the patches that we all fucking. This is why we bought the Rattler.
Yeah, for patches.
Get these patches.
All right, hold on. All right, let me,
All right, got a big ass decal sheet with lots of Cobra logo decals. This is gonna be a real fun. This, you know what? I'm not even like daunted by this because this brings me back to when I was little and you broke out the GI Joe and there was just tons of stickers and you got to spend like hella time just putting it all together and like, yeah, that's cool. That's part of it, man. Glad they kept the decal thing going.
Yeah.
You got the little, what is this, instruction manual to put it together if you're really slow and need one of those.
If your stuff gets dusty, I advise y'all to get the makeup.
Yeah.
These things.
Oh.
Yeah, it works.
I need that. Okay.
You get them at the dollar store.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I need that shit bad. My shit is dusty as fuck. All right, so these are the patches real quick. So on patch there. Okay. This is Cobra Airborne, 64th Squadron, the Fly Swatters, and you have a picture of a swatter smacking a fly. Yeah, with boxing gloves on.
Yeah, dragonfly.
The dragonfly, right. And the detail is great. Man, these are nice. This is actually really well made patches. I wish I had that Cobra bomber jacket, man. This is fucking sweet, bro. Oh wow, what is this, bro? This has like a nice, like almost like a fuzzy, like a felt material with the embroidered Cobra.
Yeah, it's a felt. Yeah,
nice. And then this is the Fearsome Fangs Tank Smashers.
I like that one. That looks dope.
Oh yeah, I got the Black Widow with the Cobra on top of the tank.
Mm-hmm.
That's fire as fuck.
I swear to God, they should, if they were smart. Again, their marketing is kind of limited, but they could have said, okay, in the meantime, while you're waiting for your Rattlers, here's a bomber jacket where you'll have the patches added on for a good $150 extra for a bomber jacket. Where you get patches. Come on,
fuck yeah, bro.
People would have bought it, and you would have been satisfied, until, hey, I got it. Now I'm getting
now when the patches come, I can be excited, for them. Yeah. It really would have been smart. But apparently they already did. There is a Cobra bomber jacket out there, I guess. That's
the Super 7 Firefly bomber. It's Firefly. It's not, it has his camera.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought there was a regular Cobra Airborne type bomber.
No.
Okay. Well, this here is another decal bag, pack stack, of stickers, and they're all sticky. And it's like Baroness riding a rocket and a bunch of cool sort of gag funny stuff. And
what's funny about that is that Baroness on the rocket is like a variant to an actual
World War II
a comic, one of the Energon universe comics or whatever variant.
Oh, okay.
Energon, the Larry Hama version, something like that, close to it. It's one of the two, either Larry Hama's version or the Energon version.
You got the animal.
Oh, I like that right there.
And the snake.
Yeah.
So this goes on each side of it somehow.
That's the alternate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because a lot of people got 2 of these and 3, and so they didn't want them to look maybe all identical, so they gave you different sticker versions. Same thing they did with the Dragonfly.
Yeah.
They had that one sort of goofy one, like Rob Zombie looking shit. All right. And here's our bombs and figures. A lot of really cool looking bombs and blast effects. lasers and shit.
Yeah, that's that 3 joints. That's
Yeah.
bomb.
And there's your damage panel. Your shot up battle damage panel. Ladder with the.
I didn't put it on this one, but I have it.
Yeah. And then you got the. Did that one come with a ladder for the like that?
Oh,
No.
no.
Oh.
The ladder is added, which is cool.
Ladder added. That's pretty cool. Yeah. And these are really cool looking bombs too. These big bombs.
Mm-hmm. Got
And here's
messages
Lenny's,
and everything.
And then Lenny's ones with beads in them that he thought was real cool.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I see little beads in the bomb.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's supposed to be.
Grenade bomb.
Right. And these are some really cool fucking big ass missiles and shit.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
that's
then
big crazy.
like a whole case of fucking missile brackets
Mm.
to stick missiles on. Our 3 figures, starting with the unknown made up guy who is the gunner,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll be in the gun seat, and he's just like a made up character.
Yeah, because normally it would be a regular Cobra Trooper.
Right, exactly.
But
So-
I mean, they gave effort to give you a guy that's not a mainline guy and
Right.
somebody they made up. That's smart to do that. That way you don't
Mhm.
waste a mainline.
Right. Yeah. And they give you a couple different, like a Caucasian head, a black head, a helmet, a face mask, so that you can make like 3 or 4 different versions if you have like multiple
Yeah.
Rattlers. And then Wild Weasel himself, pretty cool. He's got 2 helmets. Let me see. I guess one's battle damage and one isn't.
Yeah.
He's got the leg, the paper map, the leg things that he has on his leg, the map and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That are like little separate pieces.
The coordinates, the maps, and whatever.
Mhm. Yeah. Fighter pilots really have those, so that's
Yeah.
what that's about. Yeah. And Wild Weasel, OG character, the original pilot to the original jet, who Raw Talk has the original one. We're gonna compare that, look at it, just see how it looks and how it looks next to it. And then last but not least, we have an airborne Baroness that has a really nice head sculpt, and this head may be going on my OG Baroness body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And these glasses, if they fit better than those ones, it looks like they do. She got a headset. She got a bunch of pistols. Really cool looking helmet with a bunch of paint and some different wigs and shit.
Mm. Okay. They could have gave, instead of the Baroness, honestly, they could have gave another female pilot or gunner or whatever.
Why? Why not Baroness?
Because I mean, she's a mainline character. You don't want to start. You know what I mean? She's mainline, but like,
well, it's a repaint. It's a different variant. It's a variant.
Yeah, but if only see the whole thing that would change that whole thing to make it where it's not a mainline, just change the head. Give a different one, a blonde headed girl with her hair up in a bun or whatever.
But then it's a made up character. I would rather have a variant of a mainline than a made up. Yeah, just because the made up character to me that could be a toy from any fucking company, any line. It doesn't have to be G.I. Joe. How do I know it's G.I. Joe? I don't like the made up characters because they could be anything. How do you know they're G.I. Joe?
But I mean, you got the made up character, the gunner guy,
and I'm not a fan. I would have rather him been a Cobra Trooper, like you said. Someone more. I want everything nostalgic. I want everything to be like the 80s shit. That's just why I collect. Some people want this to be new and they want something different and new because they have all the 80s shit. I don't have any of the 80s shit left, so I want all the shit to look like the 80s shit. That's just kind of my goal. Let me let Stu in. What the fuck is Stu Dog? Stu Dog back. Stu, what's up, man?
Stu's back.
Oh, I see you over here just going nuts in the private chat thing. Stu, I don't see that chat. Like I don't get notifications. I don't know when you're talking in that chat. So like if you gotta go or something, don't put it in the chat. Say it verbally because I don't see this thing.
I mean, I gotta go now. But I've been
yeah, bro. He been here since like 8:10.
I got kicked. I was sitting here. The thing kicked me out.
Damn.
The whole stream went down. I was like, damn, I can't. Yeah, I came back in and I was like, yeah. I was back here like, yo. Like,
yeah, we don't. I don't see you and I don't hear. Yeah, I didn't. Damn, I fucking hate that thing. It should make a little beep or something when there's a message.
Yeah,
it should do something because it doesn't even tell me.
Zoom, when you somebody comes in, go whoop.
Yeah, I was looking at the chat comments.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Slade was like, Baroness can ride my rocket anytime.
Do they tell you where to put the stickers? No, they really don't. You have to kind of look at the pictures and stuff and kind of pick, guess where it goes and stuff. And like, yeah, there's the OG.
That joint is still hard to this day.
Oh yeah.
I don't care what nobody said. That joint is still the OG one is still
classic.
The new one I like, but the old one just brings back so many memories, man.
I know.
You got the Wild Weasel in it, of course.
Yeah.
Gotta
have Weasel.
All right, you gotta have Wild Weasel.
Let's see what this new joint looks like.
Yeah.
I once traded a kid a figure for Wild Weasel, but his Rattler had got all broken up. So he had the Wild Weasel. He didn't, I guess he figured like I ain't got the Rattler. So I had traded him a couple figures for it.
Break my box up and shit.
One of the ones I think. Did we get this for Christmas? I think we got it for. Yeah, me and my brother got the Rattler, and I think we got the Rattler and the Dragonfly for Christmas, and then the Christmas after that, I think.
I think it's huge, bro.
There was no more Christmas buying G.I. Joes because we was getting G.I. Joes like every other week.
Right.
Like it was just like forget it now. The floodwaters are open,
It opened the floodgates, y'all were hooked, huh?
Every time we went to C.H. Martin or Woolworths, went up in there.
Down.
Yep. Went into Toys R Us, KB, wherever they had G.I. Joe, we was there.
He was getting
them.
That's why I miss Toys R Us, man. I really do.
Things like $325, $375 back in the day. I wish those prices still exist.
Size of this thing, dog.
You wrong talk.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'll be stocked up for life,
bro. This shit is damn near.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, that's like arms length. Yeah, like you got a rifle.
Yeah,
you got a rifle.
He got an AK in his hand.
Yeah, like you got the shotty for the body. It's going down. Yeah,
man, that's wild.
Let's pull out the wingspan, though. All right, here's the gun.
Is that a single seater or a two seater?
So it's a single seater in the front.
Okay. Good.
It's like the OG.
All right, nice.
You
need to get you a Cobra officer. Go up in that joint.
Yeah, I'll probably put a Cobra officer in there.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Put him in the gunner seat with Wild Weasel. And then put Wild Weasel in the front. Gunner in the back. I mean, the other figure they sent is dope too. The made up one, the gunner that they made, he's dope too.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's definitely not bad for what it is.
Yeah. And the Baroness is hard. The Baroness is kind of hard too.
Yeah, I like the Baroness. She got a real great face.
I'm trying to get the Crimson Baroness, man. I went on there to get it. It was on sale. I couldn't do it, from my phone when I seen it was on sale. By the time I got home, it was gone. And those things sat on Hasbro Pulse forever. When they went down to $40, like $47 for 3 characters, everybody jumped on them. I just wanted the Baroness. I didn't really care about
mess around. You might find it at Ollie's somewhere.
I hope I do. Raw talk. I'm not even going. And I check every Ollie's I see.
And I ain't got no Ollie's around me. I ain't never seen an Ollie's.
There's one in what do you call it? Remember I told you I seen one down in what was that? There's one down there near you, but I mean it's a ways from you. It's ways from you.
Stafford on the other side. Around there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a little ways from him. But it is Ollie's down there.
This shit is dope. Glass thing is cockpit is beautiful. Let me get the wings on here.
I could tell you now, it's easier to put together than the old school one, man. It's amazing. It's amazing how we put it together when we were little.
Kid.
Yeah.
We paid attention to the instructions.
What? And you know what that helped you do, real talk? Put together furniture when you got older. Right? I tell you what,
your baby crib.
Your baby crib, yeah. If I mailed you a swing set for the bed, you'd be like, Stu, I got this.
Word.
And and don't be miss, and all the screws be used up. You use all the screws. No leftover screws.
No leftovers. God damn, this shit is big.
Mm-hmm.
Now, could you imagine, like the video I sent y'all? Could you imagine them making the Dreadnought, the spaceship? Could you imagine that?
The Defiant,
the Defiant, bruh.
Yeah,
that would be Look at the Rattler alone. That would be him. And the guy said that. That's the first thing he said. Well, you get a chance, bro. Talk. Check that video out. It's dope. It's dope. But the guy, he said, yeah, I think they're gonna make one eventually. Not soon, but they're gonna do it. I was like, man, you crazy? Who gonna buy it?
And check it out. If they do it to a scale, it'd be crazy because the space shuttle's bigger than the Rattler.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, way bigger.
Way bigger.
Yo.
Way bigger.
That's like, yo, you gotta ask your wife or something like, look, I gotta buy another I gotta rent another apartment for me.
I got listen, we're gonna have to build a shed in the back and put heat in it and AC.
What happened? You all right? You good? What happened?
I threw a big ass chunk of boxing right into my Batman shelf, and that shit all shook, and like 3 figures fell over. I thought the whole thing was getting ready to go. That shit went.
Oh damn!
Oh,
thought that shit was gone, bro. Oh shit! It would have been the end of the show. Oh man!
Damn, I got damage control.
All right. This thing is massive.
Definitely gonna have to build a shed or get another build an add-on addition to the house type deal.
Yeah.
Just
you gotta work with Raw Talk. He just did it. He added so he said he was watching YouTube during the pandemic where a guy built it was a shed, but he made it into a lounge. It was a lounge. Yeah, it's like a little man cave. He said on one side is a theater, the other side he got a small gym, and in the middle of it, he's got a bar like with seats. And you can sit, and he said he kind of did the same thing, but his is just a bar, half gym. And he said he put heat in the AC in it. Yeah. He said I just walk outside and I'm good. He said I walk in the backyard, I go back there, and he was telling me he put a little porch on his, so like you can sit out on it. It's like a small deck he got going around that wraps around it, like a small wraparound porch.
Nice.
I was like, damn, he was showing me pictures. It was hard. I was like,
all you have to do is dig your foundation. You go down, let's say, maybe 4 feet down for that type of thing. 4 feet down, then you level it out or whatever. How many yards you're gonna do, square yards or whatever, square feet, and then you lay your concrete, let that dry. Then you put in your posts and everything like that. You get your rebar, of course. And I mean, you construct it just like a regular a building and stuff like that. You get your metal, you do whatever you got to do. Your height requirements for you can do it all, man, yourself, little by little.
He did it. Yeah, he did it himself.
Yeah,
said him and his brother-in-law did it. He said him and his brother-in-law knocked it out.
No,
you hire 2 guys to help you or whatever, and you get it done.
Yeah, he said him and his brother-in-law did the structure. But he had like an electrician come in and run the electricity and all that. Yeah, he said, but the outside and the structure, he said, I'm his brother-in-law.
Damn, bro.
Damn, that joint is huge.
What Samuel L. Jackson said? You seen the gun he had? It was bigger than him. You see the Rattler he got? It's bigger than
It's
him.
bigger than him. Damn, look at that.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild work right there. That's wild right there, man.
It is.
Yeah, dang dog. Yeah, I'm looking at mine. I'm like, oh, they really did their thing with that.
Oh yeah.
Now, do the wings tilt up like in the cartoon? Oh,
But here's the other added feature they added. They did something like the MiG. They did something like a MiG to that. Look at the ends of your wings.
Oh.
The end of your wings fold up. At the ends, you fold it up for space.
oh, when it's not in flight. Yeah, when it's not in
Yeah.
flight. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you got a whole, if you got a whole squadron of them, the wings fold up. Yeah.
There's
Just
a
like
release.
a MiG. I think a MiG does that. The Russian MiG.
There's a release button you press here, and then it pulls them out, and then
There's
they go
another
up.
that does that.
Yeah. The Warhawk does that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and this is also good for displaying it if you need shelf space. You can put one wing up to your shelf, and the other one can be sticking out.
Yeah, but that'll look awkward to me. I'll be like, yo, what's wrong, homie?
Yeah.
You out of shape.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
dope.
that's it. That's yeah. I mean, yeah. That's I'm gonna have to do it. Cause look,
Yo, honestly, I'll give you some advice because I just did my
watch this.
my room over.
Mhm.
What I took fishing wire, clear fishing wire, and hung my Raven and my Condor from the ceiling.
That's smart. Yeah. If I had one, that's what I would do. I just had because that's the best way to display it. Yeah.
Right there. Yeah, that's wild.
They need to come out with a kit for that. We need to make a kit for that and sell it for like $9.
Right?
Become millionaires.
That's all you had to do. You go and get the nice fishing wire because they're sturdy and they're clear. It's better.
Yeah, you need like I would need like a 20-pound test for this.
Yeah, I mean it'll stay because I bought actually 60-pound wire.
Yeah.
You know, the 60-pounders, and then I get the fastener screws and drill it all up. I'm good.
Yeah.
No. And this thing is a lot more features. There's a ton of bombs and shit. Obviously, you got to add. He's got the landing.
What up, Daredevil?
Yep, Daredevil salute. He's got the landing gear that comes in, pops up, goes back. Landing gear.
That's hard. Fellas, I gotta jump off.
He's got the
battery as long as I could.
Oh,
yeah.
But I'm gonna be watching. I'm still be watching. Don't worry, I'm still be watching because I definitely gotta finish seeing this, man. We were waiting too long.
Too long.
Too long for the
rat. Yeah, this it comes with a stand. It does come with a display stand, just like the thing. But yo, Stu, man, be safe, bro.
Yeah. So it came with it didn't come with a stand. It comes with
they come with a stand. Yeah, the Dragonfly did too.
Okay.
The Dragonfly did too. They come with really nice stands. This one comes with an even better stand than the Dragonfly. It's got like you can put like bombs and shit on it and rockets. It's really cool. Let me see.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty dope.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, man. But I started doing that. I started taking my jets and hanging them by fishing wire.
I know. That's how I want to do my That's how I want to do my my trouble bubble and my glider because they're small enough.
Yeah.
That's how I did. Yeah, I'm afraid to hang this by wire, but I probably will.
Yeah, just get you a stud finder and just go to town, man. You know what I do is I'll take one wire, loop it, tie it up at the ends, and then I'll create a way where it hangs from both ends, front and back end.
Mm-hmm.
Then I put another wire under it so it can stabilize it. And
right.
Straight.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Word up. Yeah, but that Rattler's tough. It's sturdy. Yeah, man. Yo, If they give y'all the Night Raven, that'd be crazy.
That's all I want. That'll be a sick ass Haslab right there.
Yeah.
Night Raven. But you see how it's got the stand? There's like pegs on the side.
Oh, okay.
Rockets.
Yeah.
Like you put missiles here and shit. But yeah, it's got a nice clear stand. The stand has a little feature that I think is pretty cool.
Was it like a LED or
nah for your missiles and shit.
Extras.
Little storage, yeah.
Nice.
Shit. Because that's one thing about the Dragonfly. I have a box with stuff that isn't on it. So I guess they figured it'd be cool if you could store that within the unit itself.
Yeah.
The blast effects are different. Okay. No, they're not. They're identical. They're identical.
Oh yeah, the smoke trails a little bit more pronounced, but
they're different. Yeah, they're different color. Ooh,
a more white than the or is it the Exactamundo?
All right, no, they're different. So this is the difference. This is the Dragonfly. This is the what you call it.
Oh, one is more.
They're the same exact like shape, but one has a. Let me get so you can see the color difference. Let me get the lighting shit. You can see the Rattler is much whiter, and the Dragonfly is more orange. The Rattler has clear fire, whereas the Dragonfly is more opaque orange. And then the Rattler has a bright yellow flame at the tip, or the Dragonfly has a bright yellow flame at the tip, and the Rattler has an dark orange flame to go with the like clear plastic orange. And but yeah,
okay,
mold. They're the same mold.
Same mold, yeah.
But the Dragonfly has this for the Dragonfly, and then the Rattler just has this little tiny one.
Okay.
Other than that, they're the same mold.
All right. That costs money too, because that's a whole different mold. Even though it's the same, but it's still different because of that one.
Yep. Basically, it's there's a seam, so they just had to redo that one piece, like the half, and then different paint. All right, now, okay, a lot of stickers and a lot of rockets and all that stuff, to go. That's gonna take me all night. So I'm not gonna do that on camera or anything, but you guys will see how it all looks Wednesday. Because for those of you guys who are new, we do this live show every Wednesday and every Saturday night at 7 p.m. So we will be back Wednesday with hopefully the Rattler in all its glory, all hooked up and spiffed out with its stickers and ordnance and rockets and lights. There's LEDs, so it lights up. I know the cockpit inside lights up. There's some lights on it and shit, like regular aircraft lighting and stuff on the wing, I think probably. And pretty detailed and just really, really nostalgic. And again, it's got a lot of the same stuff, but it's got some new stuff like this. You can see little engine.
Yeah,
parts.
I mean, let's see.
That's just little stuff. This panel comes off. So
so they took the rear panel. So
where's the battle damage on the original one?
The battle damage
on the tail or on the hull?
On both panels. On both panels would be on both. Like, see this side, this panel here, and then there's the back panel here. I don't have the damaged parts on here, but they do come with damaged parts. The damaged panel parts.
Where did those parts go?
And this being so delicate, I just don't even change them. I just let it be.
Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck that.
Because this plastic can crack any time. So I'm like, nah.
Lightest movement.
Yeah, I'll just buy another Rattler with the damage already put on it.
Right.
Just got to do that.
But this one comes with this cool damage panel.
Let me see. Oh, yeah. Let's see the large. Oh, that's nice.
Like, yeah, like you get silver paint and like the paint's coming off. But what's really cool is that when you remove the solid panel and you put the damage panel on, what's
the light
orange and, yeah, it's like a flickering orange and yellow LED, so it looks like there's flames, like fire underneath, like it's burning inside. Fire inside. So like battle damage with literal like fire going on inside there, like it got shot up and it's like it's glowing hot, like it got shot up real bad, you know. So that's a pretty cool thing. That's a really cool thing. Unfortunately though, yep, damn, what a sad thing. It's only on the one side, so I can't put it this way facing my dragonfly.
Yeah,
we'll see this. So I don't know. Gonna have to figure it out. Gonna get new shelving. Gonna get.
I have to switch the dragonfly and put it to the other side. Then.
Right. Well, see, the problem is Cobra Joe. I don't know. This thing is about as long. It's a little bit longer.
Damn.
Yeah, you get white paint on the. Yep, got white paint on the fucking thing from the ceiling.
That'll come on. Just hit it with some alcohol.
Scratch the plastic. I scratched the plastic.
Oh shit! You added to the battle damage. Fuck it.
Yep. You can't. You can't barely notice it. Yeah, it's got blue lasers, so it can be shooting blue lasers. Laser blast effects. That's new. Which is more G.I. Joe cartoon.
Yeah.
Just stick that panel back in there. So, man, it was well worth the wait. It sucks that we had to wait. And for everybody out there that didn't get your Rattler yet, because there are still some people that haven't gotten them, Reno's here to tell you, baby, it's coming. It is coming. Because if I got it, you're going to get it. Because trust me, my shit, these people got these shits a month ago. Like it's been even almost more than a month that they've been delivering them slowly, and they said that there's still a couple weeks. They said they'll be doing this until the end of October. So I guess we're about done now, or August. I mean, not October. Sorry, end of August. End of August. So we're pretty much there now. I guess we got about another week, but most people have why am I always the last one to get shit from Hasbro, bro? It's not like I'm in fucking Alaska or some shit. Like I'm in fucking Virginia, bro. I'm on like middle of the East Coast. You can't get a fucking piece of plastic to me, dog. I don't know. It's been a pain in the ass with Hasbro lately. I've had a lot of trouble with Hasbro getting stuff from them. But I'm glad to say the Rattler is here. As far as the stand thing, I forget what it does, how it goes.
I think it has an LED to that too, right? Like the light shines in it. Or something like that. So. One of them has LED, right?
I don't think so.
Or
I don't know.
It shines at the bottom.
It's possible. Let me see.
See if it has something where connection shines at the bottom.
I don't see that.
No.
Let me see. This is weird though. I don't know. There's something. I guess that's for the bombs. I don't know. I guess there's more I got to figure out and discover. There's this panel I got to take off with a screwdriver and put a battery in it. Now, with the His Tank, the Dragonfly, and the Rattler, we have to put like AAA batteries in there, and then pretty much, let me see.
Yeah, the Snowcat will have the charger, the USB charger to it this time around.
Right. We can't we can put the AAA batteries in there, but then you put it on your shelf and you can't run it, or the AAA batteries would be dead, in a couple days, day two maybe. And then also it's like you put the batteries in there. You don't want to just put batteries in your shit and leave them there, because all of us knows who have G.I. Joe toys, who had Maulers back in the day. We left the batteries in there, fucking
exploded in there,
corroded and exploded, and fucked it up. So that's another thing. So yes, so the Snowcat, to solve that problem, it's a USB connection, so you can just kind of plug it in USB and have it on your shelf, lit up 24/7, or however, whenever you turn your fucking PC on or whatever. So that's a really, really, really great upgrade. I think that, sadly isn't part of these Haslabs, but I wonder if some clever guy customizer is able to kind of customize and put a USB switch plug. I'm sure some guy could fucking figure it out, some tech nerd, but
they do that, not the USB, but they do all that for the O-ring ones. You got cockpits on glowing and everything, lights and everything. There's a customizers that they go all out. They even got his tanks, remote control his tanks.
Right.
Bugs me out.
Right. Yep. I've seen a lot of remote control like stuff that they made. It's crazy what you could do, man. But this thing here is a gun that there's attachments to, more attachment. There's like this whole box of fucking attachments and stuff. So I'll do that later. But
that's crazy.
It's fucking here. It's beautiful. Where am I going? I'll leave it right there. Where am I going to put it? That's the thing. And got all this shit now. The thing that I'm getting to that point. Like a lot of collectors I see where they're like, I just now have boxes of shit I haven't even opened yet because I've got nowhere to put it. And like I'm getting to the point now where I've now run out of real estate. I now have nowhere else to put shit.
Yeah, I'm the same with my O-ring stuff. I can't get a flag or Defiant because I ain't got space. So it's time to buy another house. Basically.
Word. Yeah, I mean,
that the family grew. So that's the goal now is to find a bigger house and get it popping.
Because you need a whole room for this shit.
Oh yeah,
it needs a whole bedroom.
Yeah, and I only have like a little hallway from my dinner area, basement den, man cave, whatever, to the laundry room. So I have where my heater and my whatever the fuck my laundry room is. It's an L form, so I have all my figures and stuff in that room in the L form.
Right.
So it's like, where y'all seen me before, where I had the background, that's the L that I was in. I had a desk in there, but I took everything and put them on the shelves and all that stuff. But I still got more to display, and I need more room. So, and I'm not gonna put it here too much, but yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm what do you call it? Wooden horse thing that I made, sawhorse thing that I made. Comics stacked on it now, and but you can see this whole room. That's Star Wars shit there, and you got.
I can't see the camera. Damn, went to the. Gotta figure it out for now, but
hang on, here I come.
We'll get there.
All right,
definitely get there with it. Yeah.
That's what y'all normally see. That's the Batman shelf, and then you got all this over here. That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's all packaging, Pit Pops and shit.
Damn.
Like that's Funko Pops, packages, boxes that I got. Because I'm saving like all these boxes because I feel like one day if I want to sell this shit, it's better to have the boxes. But now I'm running out of space. Like all these boxes took up space.
Yeah.
Got my Star Wars. All my Black Series are in a box on the floor right here because I got nowhere to put them. But yeah, this sort of wooden sawhorse thing that I built is big ass holding. There's a bunch of shit, books and comics I need to get out of here. Shit. And then like this is my YouTube corner.
Yeah. Wow. Damn, bro. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, you might have to put up some more floating shelves and shit, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, you might have to do that.
Fuck.
Yo, it's crazy. I know how you feel.
Yeah, dog. I guess I'm gonna have to leave that out so I can get back into it later. Put all these boxes back.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta pack everything away.
Yeah.
Okay. These out of there. That down here. And that's the last one of those.
Mm.
Got this damn. So
Man.
the Rattler came in this big box. Then there's another brown box that was inside this box.
It's triple boxed.
And then the Rattler inside that box. Right. Yeah, it was triple boxed.
Mm-hmm.
Super thick, super hard. Super solid cardboard and shit.
Mm.
Because they didn't want it to get fucked up, obviously.
Yeah.
And they have these little plastic corner caps that they put on all the boxes,
It's like furniture, bro.
Yeah, these
are like furniture. Yeah.
The corner caps go on the corners of all the boxes so that they don't get damaged. Or not all the boxes, but the main Rattler package box itself with the art on and stuff.
Yeah.
Wait. No, where were they? No, these were on the middle box. Yeah, these are covering the middle box. So there's a big box, then these are going on the middle box, and then the Rattler box is inside of that box.
Yeah. Shit. That shit is heavy, man.
All right. They make you sign for it too.
Oh, you had to sign for it? That's cool.
Yeah, I guess. I was kind of pissed about that. I'm like, why?
No porch pirates.
Yeah, I get that, but there's so many other, more expensive shit that people order all the time that you don't have to sign for.
Hey, it's better safe than sorry. I think
I get it.
I think they were trying to. They did it that way so you can't say that you didn't get it.
Yeah.
Because if you got it and then signed for it, you say, I ain't get it. Now you need to make me a new one.
Right.
Or give me my money back.
That's really what I think it is, because they're trying to, make sure they don't get, because they make a fixed number of these.
Yeah.
Exactly who's buying them type shit. They don't want any leftovers. Yeah, the cockpit's really cool, man. I can see inside there everything, all the instrument panel and everything all lights up. Pretty sick.
Yeah, man.
Pretty. You ever watch Larry David?
Oh, hell yeah. Kirby Enthusiast. Okay, my favorite episode out of the whole show is Crazy Eyes Killer.
Crazy Eyes Killer, hell yeah.
Said, Larry, we ain't coup d'etat.
We ain't coup d'etat, Larry.
Larry, how you gonna throw the jacket at me, motherfucker? Word. That shit is funny. Vanessa Williams' brother, he's funny as hell.
Yeah, bro. Larry David is one of the funniest motherfucking dudes on TV.
Yeah, he's crazy. And then
he fucking made Seinfeld and all that shit too.
Yeah, hell yeah. Then you got JB Smooth on it. It's like, yeah, Larry. He's like, Larry, I don't give a fuck, Larry. These guys are like crazy. I'm like, what? They made
JB Smooth a regular character. Like, he's in every episode of every season.
Once he showed up, he became,
once they brought him in, he stayed.
Yeah,
a fucking fix. Larry moved him in to like the fucking, I house in the
Well,
backyard type shit.
they were smart to do that
Yes.
because of it increased the viewership. Now you added a black actor. Now people are attached to his type of comedy, the ghetto comedy type deal.
Right.
And he mixed it in well. I mean,
because the thing with Larry David, bro, anybody can laugh at Larry David shit.
Oh,
no
hell
matter
yeah,
what culture you from. That's what's so funny about Larry David.
It's a masterpiece, in my opinion.
Definitely.
And he has some great actors on it and comedians on it. Oh boy, I think both of them passed away. Two of them. What was it?
Richard Lewis.
Richard Lewis. He's funny as hell. I liked him growing up watching him.
Hell yeah.
And then you also had Super Dave.
Yeah. He died.
Yeah. So it was like those guys, the comedy geniuses, man.
Oh yeah, Vince Vaughn was on there. Fucking
everybody, man. They had people pop up on it. It was like crazy.
Word.
Yep. And but his agent's wife, I keep forgetting her name. She's funny as hell.
Oh hell yeah, fucking yeah, bro. Jeff's wife. What's her name? Jeff's wife.
He's like, let me give you a tour of the house. He's like, I don't like this. Get the fuck out, Larry.
What's cool is because she's always mad cool at first.
Yeah,
Larry's a dick, and she's like, you know what? Fuck you, Larry. He's the only one that don't put up with his shit.
Yeah, she crazy. Funny, I laugh my ass off every time he says, "Hey," she's like, "All right, fuck you, Larry. Get the fuck out. Get out of my presence." He's like, "But I can." No, you done fucked it up now. That's the funniest show. And then, and I knew at some point Tracy Ullman had to get on that show because she's funny as hell too. I'm yo. They got Tracy Ullman on the show. Larry David's his last girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah, she played that weird ass because he was just being her girlfriend or just had her so that he could get her to pass some law.
Yeah,
he was just being with her so he could get some.
She
was hideous. She was repellent.
Yeah, well, man. His shows are just out. I got the collection. I just got to get the last 3, but I'm gonna get the whole complete collection in the DVD, smaller, like a Blu-ray version. Come out with it.
Yeah, that would be dope.
I got the DVD collection up to. There's 2 seasons I don't have out of it, so I want to get the full complete, and then the behind the scenes because I know the behind the scenes shit is gonna be even more hilarious.
Oh yeah,
those guys are crazy. Oh, that's the Maximum.
Maximum Deadpool. It's dope. Look at that.
Maximum Effort.
Yeah, different paint on the guns. Even his little buckles on his little straps are silver. Like they did well. He's got different color. Little button snaps are silver. That kind of shit I look for. That
detailing,
and then he comes with dupe. And then, look at that mask.
Dupe.
That head sculpt. That's a great head sculpt he's got.
Yeah, you look at the bruises in the texture.
The texture. And then dupe is great. Yeah, dupe looks great.
Yeah.
And dupe's just a one that I don't think we've ever had yet, so I'm happy to get dupe.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know who dupe is. He's just an X-Man. That's a mutant.
Yeah.
A little funny dude. Fucking. Yeah, great head sculpt, great paint.
Damn, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm definitely copping.
Damn, look at all the loadout. God,
nuts.
What?
The loadout is bananas. Look at that. 2 pistols.
Yeah.
Dynamite, a chimichanga. Word. 2 swords, a knife, fucking big ass saw, M60 or whatever. Fucking this made up looking gun, AK. Couple blaster
like a grenade launcher. Yeah, dual joint. Yeah, that's crazy.
I love that dynamite. That's cool. yeah, that's fire as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, man. Yeah, they got great designs. I ain't gonna never knock Hasbro for its designs.
Right.
I mean, it's just their
A lot of
business
the quality, their business. Yeah.
their
Yeah.
business practices need to be upgraded totally, you know, and they would be fine, you know.
Mm.
I always believe they treat everybody like children, which I don't think they should, because you know these are adult collectors. You can't treat
Right.
like a child or something like that. I mean, treat us like elite collectors.
Right.
You know, you're paying money. These
Mhm.
guys are paying their hard earned money. They don't have to spend, but
Right.
they do. You know, and
Right. And you know we're not buying none of this shit for our kids. This shit is expensive. You know this shit is all. These are like statues. I look at them as little
yeah,
statues,
yeah.
little posable
And the
statues.
more they understand that, the better they'll do. Because okay, if you take care of the details in a figure, the rollout of a figure, and everything, then people will not bicker over price.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Because you know people like quality. People want that high elevated type of treatment.
Yeah.
So I mean, you get that, you'll get the money. It's no problem. Nobody will say, "Okay, this is not a $50 figure." No, they'll be like, "Yo, this is more than a $50 figure. This is what I expect."
Yeah.
You know, especially if they added that cardboard background for those video game figures for the Legends line. That would have took it up here. It was already here, but it would have took it up a notch further, and people would have been more happy. And then you can say, "Hey, we provided the best. We gave y'all the backgrounds in cardboard. You don't have to have any plastic involved. Just do the cardboard, print it out, boop boop. You know,
Right.
you know, or construct something where you have the box actually transform into a diorama.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be crazy. You add more value that way. People will buy. You know, they'll be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, this is something new. The packaging. I don't have to. There's no waste in the packaging, so you don't have to deal with the waste and throwing the shit out. You could just have it there, transform it, boom."
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they're doing some extra new stuff with these comics, man.
Wild shit. Yeah, bro. So
DC,
yeah. So
man, that's
yeah.
across the board, man. DC's doing it too.
Shit.
Yeah,
Oh, well, this is just their just for the ultimate this one issue. It's just trying this for Ultimate Endgame #1.
yeah.
So for what this is called the True Believers Blind Bag Initiative, and what they're doing is, for the first time ever, they are doing sealed bag covers where you can't see what the cover is, and there's going to be variant covers that are going to be in the comic store, just all the variants for regular, cover price, but you're not going to get to see what's in the bag. So you don't know what
That's
variant.
crazy. That's gonna flip the market a little bit
Yeah,
because
because they're going to be buying them more to try and get the covers they want. It's just
the
like the card,
ratios. Yeah,
just like the
smart,
cards.
smart.
It's a smart move. I think it'll be something fun.
Yeah.
And then another thing is, besides all the different covers and you not knowing which one you're gonna get, they're gonna here's all the different ones. They tell you these are all the different ones that are out there. We're gonna get a list. Like, these are all the different versions you could get.
Yeah.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 different ones. They said also there's gonna be some that are not listed and not announced, and no one's gonna know about until they open the bag and see it.
That's smart. Now
So
that's
there's
what I'm
mystery
talking about.
covers out there.
You want to increase profits? That's how you do it. You set it up to where, hey, now you don't literally have to compete in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right, I don't have
everyone's
to
on the same level.
Ratios like this. The comic shop don't have to worry about having 5
Right.
ratios to buy these other comics
and charge me $70 for a fucking regular.
So now
comic.
it's all blind now, and you can't open them. I'm quite sure the bags
sealed.
broken.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense, man. It helps the comic collector community, and it helps the publishers. Like, yo, come on, you get more money. Like, I'm gonna buy 5 or 8 of them just trying to get a comic. Like, yo.
Right. Right.
But even though I'm trying to get the comic, any extras I'm gonna have to resell to the market anyway, or get rid of them anyway. You know, so it helps everybody in a sense.
Yeah. It says Marvel also promised secret covers that will remain unrevealed until a lucky fan finds them. It says True Believers blind bag. Right, yeah, it's in resell. Give fans a chance to purchase Ultimate Endgame #1 in special sealed bags featuring art by Rodriguez that contain one of the issue's many covers, including variant covers only available in the True Believers blind bags. These covers are exclusive to the True Believers blind bags and also include secret covers that will remain unrevealed until a lucky fan finds them, creating an exciting opportunity for collectors and a new way for local comic shops to engage with their customer base. System adds an element of excitement back into comic book collecting, or at least that is what Marvel's intention is. Most notable, of course, is the prospect of true mystery covers, which are not revealed in advance of the issue's release, which becomes standard for most variants. That is definitely cool. The fear, of course, is that these covers will leak and spoil the fun. Spoilers already play a role in the discourse surrounding variant covers, given that the early release of variants for upcoming issues has, at times, spoiled character returns, plot points, and more. Yet, if Marvel manages to keep these surprise covers a secret, it could revolutionize contemporary comic collecting. The other fear, I think, is that you're going to have to buy a lot of doubles. And, do you go in the store and buy 5 that are in a stack? And are they going to be delivered like, here's a stack of these that we give to the comic shop? Are they going to be all the same ones? Are the comic guys going to have to shuffle them, or are they going to be delivered shuffled already?
No. See, so what I gathered from what he was saying in that article is the art is going to be across the board. The cover of the bag is going to be across the board. So it's not going to differentiate anything, right?
What do you mean?
So, like, let's say he has the art on the bag because it's a blind bag, but they got pretty art on it or whatever this artist is going to put on the bag. So that's for all the blind, let's say Wolverines. So say Wolverine #1 or whatever. So that is going to have its own art across the board. So you're not going to know what's in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no need to shuffle them because it's already going to come pre-bagged randomly. They're going to bag them randomly and just put them in the case.
No, that's what I'm saying. Are they going to ship them in a stack of the same covers, or are they going to ship them in a shuffled, already staggered stack?
I think it would behoove them to do it the right way and just stagger them. Because
that's what I'm saying. Like, because if they put a bunch of them together and people buy 4 of them, and I bring them home and I open it up and it's the 4 of the same fucking covers.
Yeah, you're gonna have an issue. Yeah, but exactly. I doubt they're gonna do that. I think they're gonna stagger them, and at the same time, it's like it'd be crazy. You get 4 of the illest covers that nobody knows about.
Well, that could be cool. Yeah,
that could happen. So it's like you're gambling. It's gambling.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like the card.
It's
like cards, Pokemon or whatever.
Yeah, it's smart. I think they understand now. Like they just took apart, like you just said, Pokemon and what the Japanese did, and they applied that to the comic game. And I think it's going to boost revenue for the mom and pop comic shops as well as the comics alone. I think it's smart, and they have to do that. You got to be competitive with the anime, and this is how you do it. You're like you apply something. They're gonna do it to action figures too. Watch, because it's a proven system that works. How many times you go in, even with them little mini figures? How many times like you go for the blind box figure and you're buying like 20 of them? Like, God damn, I'm trying to get this one figure, and you keep buying them and buying them. Yo, I keep getting Snake Eyes, but I wanted to get the Destro.
Right.
But hey, I'm not gonna stop until I get Destro.
Yeah. And
that's the chance you take.
Yeah.
And it works.
It does. It's a tried and true system. I personally have always hated those things. Like I never bought the little blind mystery figures because I never wanted to get a bunch of ones. Because whenever I did, I would always end up getting one that I know nobody wants, and it's like I don't know. I just never. I guess I didn't have good luck with them, and so I was turned off of the blind shit real early. But I would be down to definitely to get a couple and see how they go.
You know, because at any rate, it's basically you know, in a nutshell, with the comics, for the most part, everybody battle over the covers because the insides are the same. Right. It's the artists and the cover art.
Yeah,
that's what drives the sales of the comics anyway. And then if you got a good story on the inside, that's just the bonus meat and potatoes. But for the most part, it's the covers. Like my brother tells me, "Yeah, I don't read these comics. I love the covers. I love the art." So I'm like, cool, but I like to read them.
Yeah, me too. I like to read them too.
Yeah, I love the covers, but I also like to read them. So I know the stories behind the covers. So, you know, but I think it's a win. I think they smarten up. And I think other comic companies will start doing it because as Marvel starts it, everybody else is going to follow because they're going to see the increase in revenue that Marvel gets.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like, yo, we're going to do the same thing. But we might add fucking go back to adding cards too. Special edition foil hologram fucking cards for the comics. Start doing that. Those are collector's items. See, they don't realize you got to go back to what worked back even in the 90s, even though it was oversaturated, but still certain things are worth something, you know?
Yeah.
Shit, Darth Raven. Oh,
yeah.
Darth Raven.
Yeah, Darth Raven is coming back. Yeah, in a new TV show. It's the Lego Star Wars show. There's a Lego. Here it is. There he is.
Nice.
So that's Darth Raven Lego form.
That's nice.
Yeah. This the real minifigure is like $400.
I know, bro. I know.
These Lego minifigures are fucking expensive. But the original, because it only came out once and it was like a promotional like San Diego Con thing or something like that. It was like a promo figure thing. Here they're talking about it here. It says the physical Lego minifigure is a 2014 exclusive promotional offer and is currently worth close to $400 in the secondary market. One of the most valuable Lego Star Wars figures of all time.
Yep.
And it's Darth Revan. Yeah, Darth Revan's one of the coolest fucking characters, bro. That whole Knights of the Old Republic, all that Star Wars, the novels and stuff, bro. That's what they need to start making these movies, man.
Yeah. They found out recently they need more men now. They're trying to say, okay, Star Wars, we messed up. We made the Force female or whatever. We messed up. We really need you guys back now. And I don't know.
I mean, it's Star Wars has always been a guy's thing. Girls always thought we were stupid for watching it. They thought it was corny. They thought it was dumb. They made fun of it. And now you want
not all girls.
Now they want to. No. But I mean, the majority. They just didn't understand it. And I don't know. It's like you there's plenty of IPs that Disney already had the women. Disney already had the girls. They had the princesses. That the whole problem with Disney thing is that guys didn't care about Disney stuff. Yeah, and true. So in order to tap into the guys, they bought Star Wars and Marvel.
Yeah.
Then turned around and tried to feminize them both. Yeah. What the fuck are you doing? You bought them for the guys. Leave it for the guys.
Yeah.
But I think the wrong people got in charge, and Kathleen Kennedy wanted to make it this feminine thing and all this thing, and it's like, I'm not sure why you did that. You kind of it's
hair colors.
Yeah, and it's counterproductive to the reason that they bought them.
Yeah,
they bought those IPs to bring guys to Disney.
Yeah,
and then turned around and alienated the guys.
Shout out to Mighty Rags. He said in the chat, he said Todd McFarlane says he can sell a comic with great art and a weak story, but not the other way around. Yeah, and when he came out with Image, what was the bangers? The covers were the bangers.
Every page in the Image comic was like a cover.
Yeah,
that's the thing. They were all about the art, and I mean, I've heard him say shit like that because that's what Image was. It was very in the beginning. It was very much art, not very much story.
Yeah,
but I don't really agree with his statement because there's absolutely horrible artwork comics that are extremely great stories that people love. Truth for one of them, Isaiah Bradley.
Yeah, but that's what he meant. But he would rather have the art because he knows that the art sells.
He said, "I can sell a comic with a great art and a weak story, but he can't sell a comic with weak art and a great story." That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I mean, but if you think about it, if somebody does a weak ass sketch cover that's really like weird, are you apt to grab that comic? Like, I mean, interested based off the cover, you're gonna look at it. Unless I'm not the title.
But see, I'm very much into the art of comics. Like the art in a comic has to be good for me to like it. That's just me. But I know that there are these really famous, really beloved, like cult fucking following comics that the art is shit, but it has just such an amazing story that there's like a cult following behind it.
Yeah. I mean,
a lot of indie comics,
like that,
and most of the indie comics that aren't the big two suffer in the art department because art is expensive as fuck. And so if you ever try to make a comic book, the art is the absolutely hands down the hardest part. It's the most expensive part. If you're not a great artist yourself, you have to pay someone thousands of dollars to make your comic, and it's rare.
Like a lot of artists are doing now, bro.
Or it's rare for somebody that's a good writer and a great artist. That's not as common as someone who's either a great writer or a great artist. It's hard to have both.
I'm gonna tell you this now, bro. I've seen some wild shit, man. And our AI, if you're really exact with your prompts, you can blow it out the water. You can make a comic book within a day with wording and everything.
Nah, I've no, bro, because AI, it's too.
No. See,
it's not specific enough.
No. Yes, it is. Yeah, you can make it specific. You can make it that way. It'd take time. So that's what
it's. But it's very hard to make a whole comic that way.
No. Trust me, I've seen it, and it's crazy.
Me too. I just don't like how they look.
Yeah, I mean, no, but see, those are people that didn't master the prompts. Oh. So what's happening now? People are learning to master the prompts that you give the AI. So you speak to it in your language, the way you talk, you actually talk to the AI as if the AI is actually a person. And you say, look, I need this done, but can you do it? And it takes everything and analyzes everything and breaks it down. And you add your points and stuff like that. And then when it spits out something, if you see something incorrect, you say, did you do your best? You think this is right? Because I didn't give you this. You went off of what I gave you. Can you be more specific and do what I asked of you? And it'll do it. It'll do it. And it's like mind blowing. I'm like, what the hell?
I saw some guy try to tell the chat DP. He said, count from 1 to 1,000,000. And the chat DP said, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. I'll do the rest later or some shit. And he's like, okay, continue after 5, continue counting all the way to 1,000,000. She goes, okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. And he's like, stop saying, he said, is and so on a number? And she goes, no. He's like, I don't want to hear nothing but numbers. Don't say and so on. Keep counting all the way to 1,000,000. Don't stop. 1, 2, 3, all the way to 1,000,000. Say every digit. And she goes, okay, I get what you're saying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on.
Yeah.
So it's not capable.
No. It's not that it's not capable. It's reacting as if it's a human. Because it said instead of right now, AI is not going to tell you something negative in a human form. Like I'm like, fuck you, I ain't counting all the way to 1,000,000. Who the fuck you think I am? AI will get to that point where they'll tell you, who the fuck you think you are? I'm not counting that long. It's a waste of time. Why?
Yeah, but then it becomes then what the fuck I need you for?
No, it becomes what? Sentient, right?
What I need you for then if you're not gonna listen to me?
Exactly.
I mean,
that's the point where humanity falls because now AI has got its own way of thinking for itself and needs no human to think for it. So boom.
And eventually it becomes way smarter than us, and then eventually it realizes it doesn't need us. Then it realizes that we're a fucking threat to its existence, and then it wipes us out.
Then
it doesn't need us.
Yeah, then Skynet is already online, and it's literally called Skynet.
I know.
It's fucking crazy.
People are stupid as fuck.
You know, and we will have the Terminators, but in time, I'm gonna use AI to my advantage to at least get rich so I can get this bunker. Shit. You know what I mean?
Need that bunker, dog.
Need that bunker, man. Give me but see, AI again. See, everybody's feeding the internet. So AI already knows people are building bunkers in different silos and shit like that. So you really got to be off the grid when you build your bunker.
Yeah, dog. If anybody finds out where it's at, you're done.
Yeah.
You're done.
Then they can send missiles with bunker busters. Them shits is terrible.
Or just, I mean, if it comes to a post-apocalyptic situation where there's no real military or anything, you just have raiders, you just have thieves, you just have other people who are trying to survive. They see where your bunker is, they're just gonna wait for you to be coming in and out of that motherfucker and catch you slipping and go in there and you fucked.
But I think you'll be more apt to worry about the AI because it won't show any remorse. Whereas a raider be like, all right, you say don't kill me, you can take whatever you need, don't kill me, and they won't kill you. They just take it. You know, maybe in some cases, right?
Yeah.
But AI be like, fuck that, elimination, terminate. You know what I'm saying? No question, just like the Terminator.
Yeah.
They ain't no remorse, no nothing.
You can't reason with it.
Yeah, exactly. You can't
will not stop until you are dead. That was the illest scene, bro. I love that.
Shout out to Kyle Reese.
Shout out to Reese, son. Reese was that dude.
Michael Bain, the actor.
Reese was that dude.
Yeah.
Fucking.
They had a meme going on where what you call it? Like she's like, yo, after we had sex, he just went back to making bombs.
Yeah.
My he did too. Purpose. He was like, yo, I got to kill this mug.
Oh,
because actually he's coming after my son. So I got to kill this mug because he's coming after my son.
Really? Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's really it's dope, man.
Yeah. And that's why I couldn't wait to see the one with Christian Bale, because that was finally going back to seeing Kyle Reese and John Connor and all that in their world.
Yeah.
That we only got to really hear about and shit. And I loved it. I thought it was phenomenal because to me it was showing me all the shit that I imagined from the original Terminator, and I think they did it very well. I liked it a lot.
So
you know, I mean, it's not exactly how I would have made it, but I'm not making a movie, so I gotta accept this is the best I'm gonna get, and it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, but not all the Terminators to me are pretty good in their own right. The movies and the actual Sarah Connor TV show, they're good in their own right. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They add to the lore. And
there was one movie though that wasn't very good at all.
The one with the girl one, the Terminator.
No, I didn't mind 3. I didn't mind 3.
No. I'm talking about the enhanced one, the latest one.
Oh yeah, where the one with it's like Dark Fate maybe.
Yeah, I think
I don't know if it's Dark Fate or what. It's one of those newer. It's one of the newer ones where
I think it's Dark Fate. Yeah.
Yeah,
where
one of them
actually turned into the Terminator. He fused with the
right. Yeah, I was like, okay.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy, but I'm like, that's
whatever.
Interesting twist.
Because I guess it was supposed to be a multiverse. A multiverse situation where in this one he becomes a bad guy or something.
Yeah, but in the bigger picture, that's also the propaganda behind it is like, okay, get ready for Elon to give you them chips in your head. So you know what I mean? Become one with the computer and you will live forever.
Yeah. That's how they gonna get you. You know.
We walking around like org.
And it's the oldest trick in the book. They just, they make shit so bad so that they can turn around and make us want to be surveilled for our safety.
Yeah. Today I had a person come to my door trying to sell me the Ring door camera.
Oh, I need one of them shits.
Yeah, but it's called Vivint, and they deal with smart houses. They want to turn my house into a smart. I'm like, nah. Yeah. I seen the movie with Patrick Stewart, and he had a smart house, and the house started attacking him.
Yeah,
I ain't that person. I ain't with that.
Word. I just don't like it because I know that they can tap into it and listen to my shit.
Exactly.
That's why I don't want that shit. I don't even want OnStar in my car, bro. You can't. I won't even have OnStar in my shit. But because OnStar is just a way for them to track your car.
Yeah, but you're tracked anyway.
Tracked anyway with your phone.
Yeah, you're tracked regardless, bro.
Well, that's the whole thing. People say, oh well, yeah, you know all that putting the scanner in my hand and the chip in my brain, all that shit. That shit didn't happen. They put it in your hand. The chip is in your hand.
Yep.
It's in your fucking hand. Yes, it is in your hand all the time.
Exactly.
And they made it to where everybody keeps these shits on them at all times.
Yep.
This is not a cell phone. We had back in the day. We had cell phones, and motherfuckers carried them sometimes, and only certain people had cell phones. This is a fucking device.
Yep.
And it's a tracking
computer. Tracker, everything.
It's a tracker. It's the whole shit, and you buy shit with it. Don't nobody use money no more. It's everything we learned in the 90s that was gonna happen. It's all happened.
It's all your attention is in that phone. You can watch movies. You can create art, music.
And it tracks everything you do so that it can market to you.
Yep.
And that's why you buy what you buy.
And it learns your patterns. It learns your patterns. Yeah. It tracks you so it knows what stores you go to daily.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Weekly and monthly.
Bro, it knows what we're saying right now. Because here's the funny thing.
Yeah.
And you can, I promise you, bro, if you are talking about something and you go to turn on Google and you just tap the fucking thing, what you're talking about comes up in Google.
Yeah.
Now tell me how the fuck that happens when your phone is just off.
And what they did was say it's the cloud, right? It's the cloud. But nobody knows that first AI is the cloud. AI is the cloud.
Yeah.
This is how they gather the information for the AI. The AI, the beta for AI was the cloud. So now, because people didn't want to hear AI, they didn't want to hear movies. Yeah, movies about AI being evil and stuff.
Yeah,
right. So now they say, okay, we're gonna call it the cloud.
Right, because that sounds nice.
Yeah. So now they go to do soft rollout of AI. Now AI is acceptable because they did the soft rollout.
Right, and they started it with memes and shit, social media. Let's make it fun and funny. Give them apps to fuck with.
Yep.
And then ChatGPT and all that shit. That's what kind of eased it in. And then maybe
you know what movies soft rolled out was. It wasn't Terminator because that was all about and then Matrix that and the Matrix. No, iRobot.
iRobot too.
It made the robots look like they're human. They had human conscience. Oh, see, not all AI bad.
That the guy that wrote Blade Runner and all that shit, he wrote Minority Report, and he also wrote that.
Yep. And they all interlink.
They're all connected, yeah.
They're all connected. He just broke them in pieces.
Right.
Just like they did with the Matrix and the Terminator. Broken in pieces. The lady said she made it. She broke them in pieces.
Yeah, that lady.
I keep forgetting her But yeah,
I know.
So
I don't know, bro. I've done a lot of personal research on it, and I'm not quite convinced
that she wrote it.
Yeah, well, not that it's as
literal as
because like I've read her script, I've read her shit, and it's nothing like the Matrix at all. But I can see where you could draw parallels easily.
Okay,
but it's not. There's no Matrix in her book. It's Neo. They're on another planet. It's all about space travel, and there's no Matrix. It's another planet.
Yeah.
Instead of going to the Matrix, they're going to another planet. It's weird because there's a Neo, there's a Trinity, there's a Morpheus, there's like all these. They have different names, but you could see how they're very much like the same character. Like
she said, the Terminators are linked up with that too. Like
she does, yeah. She's saying she the Terminator's linked with it too, but the Terminator's definitely had nothing to do with her script. Maybe she wrote some other book that had to do with the Terminator, but
yeah.
I think what it was is what I think is what it was. I think that around that time, people's minds, people don't understand this. In any given time, society kind of has us all thinking very similar shit.
Yeah.
Movies, books, music, TV, everything that's going on has us all thinking similar shit. So at that time, like think about Satanic Panic in the 80s.
Yeah.
Was Satan invented in the 80s? No.
And in the 90s, you come with Behold the Pale Horse.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. Like, there's so many fucking, and so people just, they think on a very much of a similar level. So what I think is that she wrote it, and someone else wrote what they wrote, and yes, there were similarities because they were written around the same time, and that's what people were thinking of at that time. And then when she drew the parallels, I mean, she took it to court. They told her no. They were like, it's not the same. She didn't win in court. But she's still known as the Mother of Matrix, and it is
one thing you can get inspired by somebody and then do your own thing. That's what some people tend to mess up with.
Right. Yeah, it's almost like the person read her script and then they went and wrote that, not realizing that shit was still subconsciously in their head.
Yeah, exactly. So I think sometimes you can absorb shit. Like I can make a movie and you'll be like, yo, that's like the Terminator, that's like the Aliens, and then that's like the Predator, and then you add Freddy Krueger to it. Yeah, because I've been influenced by all those things. So of course I'm gonna come out with some stuff that's reflective, in some sense. Right. So yeah, a lot of people, they kind of miss that. They think, okay, you took my IP, now I'm gonna fight, but not knowing that you can be inspired.
Sophia Stewart.
Yeah, like look, like
that's her name.
Yeah, Cynthia Stewart.
Sophia Stewart.
Like Nas said, nothing new under the sun.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He said it best.
Right. Let's see. Known as the Mother of the Matrix, Sophia Stewart claims to be the original creator of the stories that inspired the Matrix and the Terminator films, leading to significant legal battles over copyright infringement. Background: Sophia Stewart is an American writer who alleges that her 1983 screenplay, The Third Eye, was plagiarized to create iconic films The Matrix and The Terminator. She claims that she submitted her work to 20th Century Fox in 1981 and later responded to a magazine by the Wachowskis in 1986. Soliciting science fiction stories for adaptation. So she gave it to the Wachowskis. Later, after watching The Matrix in 1999, she recognized similarities between her work and the film's themes, characters, and storylines, prompting her to file a lawsuit in 2003 against Warner Brothers, the Wachowskis, and others. And that's what. So there are similarities between the themes and the characters and storylines, but similarities only. It's not like she wrote The Matrix. There was no Matrix. There was no computer, no hacker shit, none of that. It was all very much about aliens and space and different shit. So, and supernatural and like metaphysical shit. But it says legal battles. Stewart's journey has been tumultuous. She initially sought $1 billion in damages, claiming copyright infringement and racketeering. However, her lawsuit was dismissed in 2005 due to insufficient evidence. She later filed a second lawsuit against her own attorneys for breach of contract and malpractice, which resulted in a judgment in her favor for $3.5 billion in liens and attorney's fees. Holy shit!
Yo, that's crazy work. So they was in cahoots.
Where is it?
Which all lawyers are in cahoots with other lawyers.
Well, they're just saying she's she sued her own lawyers for being shitty lawyers, which
Well, then malpractice would mean that
doesn't mean that she wrote the Matrix.
No. It doesn't mean that. I'm just meaning that maybe some talks were to settle the case. But these lawyers probably said, "Nah, we don't want to settle. We want to do this." Yeah.
Right. Fucking the narrative surrounding Sophia Stewart has evolved into a viral legend, with many claiming she won a $2.5 billion settlement, which is largely considered a myth. While her story has been captivated by public imagination, court documents reveal that her claims have not been substantiated in a legal context. And I know she didn't get no billions of dollars, so I don't know what they mean by that. Maybe it's something to do with fees, or I don't know. Maybe it comes. I don't know how much she actually gets, but she definitely ain't get no billions. Sophia Stewart's story as the mother of the Matrix highlights the complexities of copyright in the film industry and raises questions about authorship and recognition in Hollywood. Let me see if there's let me see if we can actually. Oh, this is the book. So that's the book. In this book, Hanil Zulu takes the reader behind the scenes of a case that will forever go down as the biggest theft in film history. So this is all supporting her story. But I don't know where it was. I read the actual, I
said they could get sued for that damn logo.
Yeah,
they
right.
The actual Matrix logo.
Oh wait, no. What logo? What do you mean?
In that book, the
oh well, that's not like she didn't make that.
No, not. No, I'm saying the author that did that book.
Oh, using the Matrix logo?
Yeah.
For that book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
That right there is if they wanted to, they could sue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn, where did I read it though? I think I read it. I think you can get it off Amazon. Her script, because I read it on like what do you call it, like Kindle or whatever from Amazon. Okay. So I don't. Definitely. Yeah, it's on there. I think it might come with this book. I forget, because I read it on Kindle. I think because I was real interested in this for a while. Like I was really into it because at the time, and I was like, Lord, like a black woman really fucking is the one that invented all this shit, and they're fucking not even giving her props. Like that's fucking nuts.
Crazy, yeah.
But
if you're an inspiration, that's all.
Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. This is the book, The Third Eye, right? Her epic story created two of Hollywood's biggest franchises, Matrix and Terminator series trilogy. See the court documents, letters of access, registered return receipts, FBI evidence, investigation, and future projects. And I'll tell you, it's not a full story. It's like a fucking outline.
Yeah.
It's just, here's the characters, this is kind of what they're going to do, and blah, 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 blah. That's what it is. It's not a book. It's not a story.
It's an outline. It's not a short form script. Yeah.
I was really let down. I was expecting something like a whole story that was just like the Matrix, but what I read was so different that I was like, I thought you really invented the Matrix.
Like everybody can interpret things differently. Like you have an outline, and then I write a script with all dialogue based on that initial outline script, and then add my whatever to it, and people can say, "Oh yeah, you took from that, as inspiration."
Right.
I added my own to it, and in copyright court in copyright courts, as long as you change it more than 30%, and that's just for images, you can do what you got to do. Just like Cause, the artist Cause. You think he's getting sued over using Mickey Mouse body? Because all he did was change the head. The rest of the body is Mickey Mouse. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so,
right.
As long as you change it up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
trying to see if I can get this shit open.
Yeah, the Matrix did feel like it's been inspired by a lot of genres. Mighty Rax.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hellboy. I mean, I'm reading his thing. He's valid on a lot of stuff. I had a couple of Hellboy books. Shit, the cover art looked trash. It looks, I mean, but it was minimalist type art. But the stories were dope in there. Yeah, Hellboy went on some crazy adventures.
All right, here it is. I just paid for it, $10. All right.
Oh,
Speed first edition. She is the one. The source, factor, fiction, essence. It has been a 5-year battle with Mrs. Stewart. Okay, this is not the story. Hang on. The Oracle. Okay. Let's see. Mother Matrix. Oracle's prophecy. Stewart's original story. Hang on. Where are we at? In the year 1983. Yeah. I'm trying to find the actual story. Like, I want to see the real script.
Yeah, no, this is the bio.
Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, movie treatment, synopsis, characters forward. Okay, this is what we're looking for. All right, opening quotes. During the 18th dynasty, the pharaoh Akhenaten reigned. With his ascension into the heavens, a prophecy was born concerning the evolution of consciousness. This prophecy foretold the law of one, right? Neo, right?
Yeah.
Right? When the rebirth of the one comes upon the earth, again, the people will awaken. In the beginning, there was light. Revelations. This is not the end. It is the beginning. Third eye movie treatment. The proposed science fiction film deals with an Earth during the year 2110 AD. By that time, planet Earth had experienced horrible nuclear wars and a spiritual evolution was underway. Also, man was finally moving into the conscious stages of spiritual development. Thus, it seemed apparent that the spiritual would soon prevail over technocracy, and Earth would have a lasting peace. Unfortunately, members of Earth's biggest banking institutions and corporations secretly banded together in a final effort to maintain the object of worship, money, and a permanent way of life by controlling the mass media, television, newspapers, radio. The secret organization with a code name, the Rothfellers, right? Like the Rothschilds. Rothfellers, right? Yeah. Convinced people on Earth to rebuild their weapon systems as means to provide money and jobs for everyone. War began again, even before the new weapon systems were finished, and most of the population abandoned pursuit of the spirituality or died in nuclear battles. One of the major research and weapon systems development organizations on Earth was headed by a philosopher-scientist, Icon. His organization was instrumental in building the Space Star, a huge vehicle shaped like a pyramid designed for interplanetary warfare and space travel. Sound like the Matrix yet? Additionally, the Space Star sounds more like fucking Stargate. The Space Star,
it was the beginning part started off like
they're like the war kind of. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. So the pyramid was shaped like a pyramid designed for interplanetary warfare and space travel. Additionally, the Space Star was to be the flagship of Earth's space fleet, and it contained the most secret and highly advanced devices known at that time. The Rothfellers commended Icon to use the Space Star as a vehicle for war against people who resisted their tyranny. Icon accepted this assignment with some reluctance. Just before the beginning of the assigned mission, Icon personally experienced spiritual happening and became manifest in the form of an eye. After the happening, he set it aside simply as a hallucination and continued his organizational tasks. These tasks included collecting the finest, most highly trained people on Earth to operate the Space Star. When all of the preparations were completed, the vessel left the orbiting dock where it had been constructed. At that time, Icon experienced another spiritual happening, and he envisioned the eye again. After the happening, Icon discussed the event with one of the close associates who informed him that some members of the Space Star crew were rebels against the Rothfellers, and they stole galactic maps of the universe from top secret stellar receiving stations. These people were pointed out to Icon, who confessed that they possessed information concerning the main source of spiritual power, the third eye, which exists on a planet named Cove 3 in the distant universe. More importantly, the rebels produced inconvertible evidence proving that to Icon that the Rothfellers intended to control and reduce Earth's population to industrial object worshippers, and they wanted to systematically destroy the concept of God. They also explained to Icon that his spiritual happening had meaning and that he was destined to stand before the third eye, also that he was to bring power back to Earth. Icon retired to his quarters for meditation and received notification from the Rothfellers on Earth to open his secret orders. The orders clearly specified exactly what the rebels on board space had stated, and Icon became infuriated over the fact that he had been duped into leading the exhibition of destruction, eventuating in eliminating the consciousness of God for the population of Earth. Icon called all the people of the Space Star together and confessed the information. They voted to join the rebels. As the result, the Rothfellers on Earth informed Icon that they would hunt down the valuable Space Star and execute all the rebels. Space Star fights many battles with Earth's fleets, pirates, and experiences space storms. Many are wounded and others die. Eventually, they are forced to land on the planet Sor, ruled by Queen Jenny. Planet Sor is completely operated by machines, powered by energy from the black moons. Okay, this is where the Wachowskis are taking some things. I do believe that the Wachowskis read this, and I do believe the Wachowskis took some stuff.
Yeah,
but clearly it wasn't enough to make it legally considered the story.
Yeah, because you have to do it word for word, plot for plot.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, well, I mean, the Matrix is about machines that created a system that has humans in a slumber where we're just imagining that we're alive and on Earth and living life. And there's these guys that figured it out, and they took off. They broke out of the slumber, and they're in the real world with the machines, and they see all this shit going on. Like, that's the Matrix. Like, none of that's happening here yet. But as we read, you'll see where they're getting what they're getting. The light from the planet Sor is such that it encompasses everything in darkness, and it does not lend itself to accurate interstellar navigation unless space vehicle is within at least 1 million miles of its atmosphere. Although Queen Jenny agrees to help Icon with repairs and medical attention for the many wounded people, she informs the Rothfellers on Earth about the arrival of Space Star. Queen Jenny is gorgeous and possesses the unique ability of changing the color of her skin to reflect her inner emotions. Unfortunately for Queen Jenny, she comes into intimate contact with Icon's growing spirituality that penetrates her machine-conditioned consciousness. She falls in love with Icon, and at the last minute, Jenny helps Icon and his people escape from Sor, avoiding the oncoming war fleet from Earth. Icon escapes, but the Rothfeller soldiers capture and hold Jenny hostage for her deceit. Icon moves to the planet Cove that contains the third eye and takes up orbit around it. By this time, he has been informed that the physical strength and spirituality enabled him to stand before the third eye, but he will die from the experience if he contains any amount of spiritual impurity. Additionally, it is discovered that the test for spiritual impurity is death. In other words, the people of Space Star are informed that they must all want Icon to possess the powers of the third eye, but all of them must first die as a testament for their belief in Icon's spiritual purity. The people of Space Star decide to die for Icon, and they descend to the plains of the planet Cove 3, and as they stand in the open, the surrounding heavens blaze with fire, lightning, thunderous roars, and other phenomenon. All of the people die, and Khan is left standing, but he is blind. So think about this. As they stand in the open, surrounding heavens blaze with fire, lightning, thunderous roars, and other phenomenon. That's kind of like where Neo is in the end, where all the lightning is like on Earth, where the sky.
And then the people is gathered in the huddle mass in the ground,
right.
At the last
Zion.
Right.
And so the whole thing about Zion is here. It says, so slowly the clothing on his body disintegrates and he's naked on the planet Cove 3. The sound of Om emanates from the heavens. He yells out that he wants to die and resurrect the people, but there's no way available for him to kill himself. He falls to his knees saying, "Oh God, let thy will be done." The camera pans across the plains of Cove 3, showing Icon is alone on the grassy emptiness. Slowly, the camera moves in for a medium close shot of Icon's body. When the plains of the Cove 3 are again full of the people who are happily facing the blind icon. He's surrounded by so he's blinded now, just like Neo was.
Yeah.
Right. The planets decide to go back to Earth, the spiritual form. Blah blah blah. Hold on, I know because I'm not gonna read this whole shit. It's long. Okay, so here's the thing with the characters. All right, so Icon second in command, 24 years old, 6'2". He weighs 200 pounds, muscle bound, bald with Xers, piercing eyes, earring in one ear, has a cold logic, 3 abilities. Icon's best friend. He loves him more than the I don't know, it just ends there. 5 other members loves him more than the 5 other members. 5'10", weighs 155. Kadiu, moderately built with warm brown eyes, has 2 abilities. 21 years old, 6'1", weighs 180 pounds, well built, with medium ODA length hair. Strong features, 1 ability, a good decision maker. The nervous one, 23 years old, 24 years old, 6'4", weighs 230 pounds, strong with a hard look. Kev, extremely well built, has 1 ability and no self-discipline, raw and primitive, mohawk hairdo. 23 years old, 6'1", weight. So this is like, Tank and all them. You have On. He goes along with whatever is decided to a certain extent. He keeps to himself but doesn't miss a thing. No abilities. The last member, 6.0, slender, 165 pounds, has long shoulder length hair with kid-like features. Trev.
It's like Link. That's Link.
Right. Warm-hearted and well-loved by all. The moral support to Icon and the rest. Trev. No abilities, just beginning the path, 20 years old. That's like the little guy, Mouse.
Oh, I thought that was Morpheus.
Nah, this is like the little kid. He's like 20 years old. He's like new. And then Morpheus, maybe 45 years old, weighs 168 pounds, 6'0", with a beard. Vashta, strong character and good advisor. He participates when times call for it. And then you got Trefina, who's like probably Trinity, symbolic, major part in the background, but with awareness of all that takes place, like an angel.
That's the Oracle. Trefina is the Oracle, because the girl in the beginning, that was what's her name? The one that they described in the beginning. That's the one who's Trinity.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Falls in love with what you call
it. Right.
So that last one is definitely the Oracle, because she's like an angel.
Yeah. Okay, here's something. These are just all the different characters. Old gypsy hag, alien. Let's see. Okay, forward. For humanity on planet Earth, there are only 2 eyes, but in the universe, there is a 3rd eye. It is an all-seeing one that reveals an all-enlightened power, wisdom, everything. This 3rd eye endures the great seal of the United States of America that harbors the back of the dollar bill. Preface. Far out in space, a great battle took place, and something from the battle was flung to planet Earth. And it was something that was defeated on its own planet and therefore not allowed to remain any longer. It was thrown out. The thing was huge, though invisible, and although it could not see it, no one could see it, one could feel its power and hear its breathing. Depending on its effect of the individual mind, every imaginable evil was perceived. This huge, powerful thing came here to rule. In fact, it was given Earth to rule and was not going to be denied. It brought with it many wicked images, and with the help of these images, every area of the planet Earth was covered and now had dominion over the land, air, and the people, the entire planet, and this was its new kingdom. Maybe the machines. Thus, the new success depended and introduction. Watch the Heavens will be back. Yes, there will. They were here, and they promised to return. Those aliens who came to Earth many thousands of years ago, but their return would not be for the purpose that everyone believed. These aliens of long ago knew that the time would come when the forces of light and darkness would struggle for dominance over the spirit of man, because universal death for mankind was inevitable. They knew that great changes would take place in future, most of which would lead to strife among humans and the ultimate destruction of the planet Earth. They anticipated a period of great famine, high prices, chaotic conditions, and devastating plagues, kind of like now.
Yeah, that's crazy, creepy, man.
Word. They knew that only a revolution would make it possible for utopian age to come, being in the course of time, but not without a price. Chapter 1, Earth's past. Before there were any inhabitants of Earth, other beings existed in the galaxy of the universe. Some of these beings were not as we know human life to be. Rather, they were alien in composition and structure, with some existing in other states of pure energy. Life itself could have come from beings such as these. In fact, these beings may have evolved on a planet similar to Earth in an uncharted galaxy. Many centuries ago, planet Earth was beautiful and peaceful. Gardens flourishing, flowers, plants, beautiful trees, abundant with fruit could be seen everywhere. Everything was bliss and perfect harmony.
Yeah, that's what they were talking about, what Morpheus was talking about, and then they scorched the Earth.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I mean, they took some things. I could see it.
I think it's a reach to say that this is the Matrix, though.
I mean, yeah, that's always up for interpretation.
Say you wrote the Matrix is crazy. Like, this is not. You didn't write the Matrix. This is not the Matrix. There's some similar, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is not the Matrix, bro. There's some similar shit. Sure, maybe if you really.
Maybe that's what she's talking about. Like,
yeah,
points it out. Yeah, they took the main parts of my story to create their story, and that's the troubling part. Maybe, like, because maybe these are the pivotal points that I wanted to make my movie based off of. This is not truly the movie, but this is my groundwork. It could have morphed into what is now called the Matrix. So by them understanding or taking from me, they made something where they were contractually obligated to make my movie, but they say, no, scratch that. We're going to do this.
All right, here we go, bro.
That's probably it.
Yeah, but look, this is showing what she's saying they stole. So right, so this will be really telling. Okay, all this is correspondence between her
and the Wachowskis.
Yes, well, okay, first some of it she wrote to 20th Century Fox, black sci-fi to be produced. Here's an article, a newspaper article that came out. It said Sophia Stewart is planning a production called Third Eye, a multi-billion-dollar science fiction film to be produced in 1982. Sophia Stewart, independent production called The Third Eye, a multi-billion-dollar science fiction film to be produced. Why does it say the same thing twice? Sophia Stewart is an independent. Oh, it's just keeps repeating the same thing.
Yeah, see, now that's.
Oh no, okay, no, here it is. Sophia Stewart, independent producer, represents a group of leading, maybe black people. No, branding, trading. The fuck is that word? It looks like BRADING, bratting, a group of bratting black people.
I don't know,
bro. Who have an interest and desire to develop this project. The film, the first of its kind, is dedicated to 3 times former world heavyweight champion Muhammad Ali because his projected success to the black population and other areas of society, because Ali's image is a living hero who was chosen as a role model. Okay. The purpose of this unique film project is to create a more positive image of black sci-fi superheroes for little black children everywhere. The producer's intentions are to educate the negative roles currently projected through violence. Now, this feels like the Matrix, right? I feel like the Matrix does that. Like it's like black sci-fi. The Matrix to me is like a black movie, dog. That's how I see it. Yeah. Like it's all the characters are black. Like Neo's like the white guy around all the black people. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, I kind of
there's more white people, obviously, but
I say it was balanced because you had
well, Zion was 99% black, I think. I would say definitely mostly brown. Think about it. Yeah. Think about Zion. There was a couple white people, like a couple, but it was mostly brown. Zion was mostly brown.
Wow.
Intentionally, they did that on purpose. Like that was definitely intentional.
So
yeah. Think about all the main characters. You got Niobe, you got Morpheus, you got what's his name? Link.
Yeah,
so many,
and his brother Lincoln.
yeah. Right,
Tank.
and Tank, and fucking
And you had what's his name, Doctor whatever his name from Harvard, the black dude. He was in it.
Yep, and then
General, he was black.
Yep, and then the guy from Oz.
Yeah, what was it? Oh yeah. But he was Link after the other guy couldn't do the role.
He was Link later. Yeah, that's right. Because I'm like, wait. Was he was Link?
Yeah, because the one who played Huey P. Newton, he couldn't do the
Huey P. Newton. Right. That's who that was. Yep.
The young Huey. Mm-hmm.
Young Huey. Yep. In Panthers.
Yeah.
Panthers was dope. Dear Sophia, pursuant to your telephone conversation of this morning with Susan Merzbach, I'm enclosing the above reference material. Sorry for delayed response. I've been in New York. I'm looking closely at your outline. Let's first say that I'm not an expert whatsoever in determining what's commercially viable for networks. However, I will give you a personal viewpoint and say that while your outline is interesting to read, I believe it is not commercially viable. In any event, best wishes and good luck. Cordially, Dick Bears. Wow. Read Third Eye Blinds via manuscript. Dear Miss Lee, in June 1981, Susan Matriarch read these 6 pages of the science fiction thing entitled The Third Eye and liked what she had read. So much, in fact, that she personally called up my client to see if there was anything more written about the subject. Unfortunately, at the time, my client was busy working on the manuscript of her book, which wasn't completed until the winter of '83. After its completion, she received blah, blah, blah. Oh, hang on. I want to find there was something in here where it's saying what they fucking comparing movies like. Okay. Here's their decision, pretty much. Warner Brothers, or their response, right?
Yeah.
Okay. They're saying the Wachowski brothers were kids at that time.
All
right. It says we now have the opportunity. I want to blow this up. This has to be able to get bigger.
That's crazy. So they're trying to say, okay, it was the Wachowskis, not Warner Brothers, and they were young.
No, she's saying it was the Wachowskis, and they're like, dude, they were kids. They couldn't have done this. They couldn't have stole your shit. That's what they're saying. Now let me. I'm trying.
82. Yeah, they had to be. Because they're like our age, like
right,
yeah, around 40,
or maybe they had to be teens at most.
Yeah, in 82, yeah, shit, we were kids watching the Terminator alone.
Man, how do you blow this up? Oh, well, I guess you can't. Fuck it. Kindle is whack. You can't blow it up.
No,
it says 59. Oh man. All right,
but then again, check
it out. Check it out. This is great. It says, we now had the opportunity to review fully the claims made in your letter on April 9th, 1999. As I told you on the phone, whether or not we agreed with your claim, it has always been our intention to consider it carefully and seriously. That has taken time, and we appreciate your patience in waiting for this reply. Having concluded our review, we must advise you with due respect that we disagree with your view that The Matrix is an infringement on your unpublished manuscript entitled The Third Eye. In the balance of this letter, we will attempt to explain why. There are 2 basic reasons why The Matrix cannot and does not infringe on your work. The first reason is that according to all the information at hand, including your own submissions, the characters of The Matrix the creators of The Matrix never had access to your work. Accordingly, they could not have copied it. The second reason is that even if there were access, The Matrix lacks sufficient similarity to your work to constitute an infringement of it. Indeed, the works are very different from each other in character, plot, and setting. There are a few similarities between the works as a general thematic level, and those similarities may have caused you to feel that your work was copied. But under the law, no one can own the types of themes and ideas involved. Let us elaborate a bit on each of the 2 reasons for our conclusion.
Before you go into that, this is Warner Brothers talking to her.
Yes.
her lawyer or her. But see, but that's not the court saying
no.
that.
This is not the court. This is not the court yet. This
so
is just
it's
them
basically
responding.
their word against hers at this point, and they're trying to convince her that look, we didn't do this.
Yeah, I mean, we're only 59% of the way through this book. You see this?
Yeah.
So there's a whole bunch left. So the court shit is back here. The court documents come next.
Yeah.
But I just want to see what Warner Brothers, how they argued against it. Like how did they fucking deny it, right?
Yeah.
It says, okay, so to sort of give the conclusion of the or explain on the two reasons. Access. Regardless of any similarities between the two works, they cannot be copyright infringement unless the second work is actually copied from the first. For those to be copying, there must have been access. Based on our investigation, the writers of The Matrix had never had access and have never seen The Third Eye. You have provided evidence that it was submitted to some movie studios, but you have provided no evidence that it was ever submitted to this studio or to any of the people involved in the creation and production of The Matrix. Notably, the materials you sent to us show that you submitted your work to the Columbia and Fox studios, not Warner Brothers, and you did so in 1981 and 1985 when the writers of The Matrix were still in their teens and not in the motion picture industry. You may be speculating that because your manuscript was sent to some companies that there is a theoretical possibility that it found its way to this company or the creators of The Matrix. But in copyright cases, the courts have established that the mere possibility of access is not sufficient to support a claim. Real evidence of access must be presented and established. You have not presented such evidence. Similarities. As a writer, you must be aware that no one can own themes and ideas. The law protects only particular expressions of themes and ideas. We firmly believe that the similarities between The Matrix and The Third Eye involve only only a few themes and ideas. Most, if not all of which, are found in a variety of other works too. The Matrix and The Third Eye treat those similar themes and ideas in thoroughly different ways. In short, each work contains its own expression. What are the similarities? In essence, both works contain futuristic science fiction stories based on the following basic themes and ideas. The Earth is controlled by an oppressive regime, the central character, viewed as a chosen one by other characters, joins a group of rebels who are attempting to overthrow the regime. That central character must go through episodes of training and trial. This sounds like Star Wars. To improve his powers and achieve his goals. That's Star Wars. Clearly, those thematics, elements, and unprotectable ideas remain in public domain. They are common to numerous works, ranging widely from biblical chapters such as sci-fi motion pictures as Star Wars and The Terminator. In any event, even these basic similarities are expressed very I thought that was Star Wars, and then that's what they said. So I'm not tripping. Like, think about it. Let's go back. Let's think about it. Let's okay. The basic themes and ideas. The Earth is controlled by an oppressive regime. Well, not the Earth, but the galaxy, right? By the Empire. It's an oppressive regime, the Empire. There's a central character viewed as the chosen one, Luke, by other characters. Joins a group of rebels, the rebels, who are attempting to overthrow the regime or the Empire. The central character has to go through episodes of training, right? He goes to Yoda. He goes to training. He trains with Obi-Wan in order to improve his powers and achieve his goals. That's fucking Luke Skywalker. Like, and it's a lot of other movies. It's a lot of other stories. It's a basic theme. And really, it's Jesus. I mean, it's the Bible. And even before Bible, it's hieroglyphs on the fucking walls of Egypt. It's the oldest story ever, right?
Yeah.
Now, in any event, even these basic similarities are expressed very differently in The Matrix and The Third Eye. The differences are fundamental and thus make the stories fundamentally different. Just a few important examples. Okay, here's what I wanted to see. Exact examples where this is what I think explains it. Yeah. In The Third Eye, the evil regime is created, maybe, and ruled by an alien being, while in The Matrix, the evil regime is maintained by computers originally created by humans. on Earth. In the third eye, the population is fully aware of the existence of the oppressive ruler and regime, while in the Matrix, the oppressed population is living in a virtual reality and has been rendered unaware of the existence of its own oppression. Only the rebel band knows the truth. In the third eye is an epic story that takes place on Earth, space, and distant planets, and spans a period from the beginning of time to the distant future. The Matrix, on the other hand, takes place only on Earth and is essentially contained in two settings and periods. The Matrix takes place in a relatively short period of time. At the end of the third eye, the hero defeats and destroys the evil regime and the world begins anew. At the end of the Matrix, the computer-dominated virtual world still exists and is uncertain if and when and how the hero will ultimately defeat the oppressor machines. Yeah, big fucking difference there. Because that's the thing with the Matrix. A lot of people don't realize Neo never won. Like that at the end, like it, and
he made a bargain. He made a bargain. He made a
deal. But the architect told him, "You're the sixth fucking Neo."
Yeah.
This all happened 6 times before. You guys have tried this before. Like it's gonna happen again. Like this is just the cycle. You're just a part of a cycle. So basically,
he was saying he was a matrix within the matrix.
Yeah, word, like
yo, because
yeah, it's that aside from the general themes described, there is another area of similarity between the Matrix and the third eye that may have caught your attention and caused you to think that your work was infringed. In particular, computers and computer networks are incorporated in both narratives, and the stories include a planet ruled by them. But computer networks and even computer ruled planets are certainly unprotectable story ideas. Once again, the expression of the idea is very different in the two stories. In your story, the planet in question is not an oppressed Earth, but another planet more incidental to the overall story. In the machine ruled regime is a beneficial one. They're like the good guys.
Yeah.
On the other hand, the Matrix uses of the computer ruled planet as a central theme. The planet is the Earth, and the computer regime is the central enemy in this story. And the virtual reality world created by those machines forms the heart of the conflict. So, see, I didn't realize that in the third eye, her machine ruled world, those are kind of like the refuge. That's where the rebels go to like get away from the bad guys, who are the Earth people, right? And that's very, 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 very different than the Matrix.
Yeah.
The reason I wanted to read this and not a bunch of court documents is because I know that the court documents are going to be full of a lot of jargon, a lot of bullshit, and a lot of this, that, and this, and getting down to the basis of what the fuck we're talking about is going to be read over hundreds of pages. Because court documents have all their legal jargon and shit, and this was just going to really just kind of fucking dull the core of it. And I just wanted to see, what is her story really about, and why does she think it's similar, and how similar is it? And what is the similarities? And I think what they're saying here is just what I gleaned when I read her script, that the similarities are the basic themes, and those basic themes are in a ton of fucking movies and stories.
Yeah.
Did you create Star Wars too? Right.
Yeah. Like army movie, you can, that's vague.
Yeah, right.
Vague, so you can't.
Or post-apocalyptic zombie movie, like.
Yeah, or like you could say Bloodsport, you could say Mortal Kombat, you could say all of that.
Yeah.
was taken from Shaw Brother movies.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Right. Fucking. And you know, Buck Rogers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Flash Gordon, Mark Hamill told George Lucas when they were making Star Wars, he was like, so this is kind of just like a Flash Gordon thing, and it is like it's all based on it. Like George Lucas, all he wanted to do was just bring all his favorite shit together: samurais, mythology, themes of fucking, this and that, like swashbucklers, space pirates, Flash Gordon serials, cliffhangers and shit. All that stuff was all brought into it. And then Indiana Jones and Star Wars pretty much encompass all of it. Well, we have did this thing to death. I am fucking tired. It's late as fuck. Here's all the core document. We're gonna call it a night, y'all, but we'll be back, of course, Wednesday at 7. Here's all the court. I see. That's what I'm saying. It's hundreds of pages. These court documents, plaintiffs and this and that, and
witnesses, discovery, and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to read all that. What is this though? Oh, another book. Okay, Soulless. I think this book should be an epic form or an epic story. I'm in the process of developing. Yeah. It's just another book, I guess, that she made. But I mean, her ideas and stuff, her books, her scripts, they really are just a bunch of themes and ideas. Like in ancient Egypt, during the past, the 3Ds were created to build civilizations, and the reason the Garden of Eden existed for the 3Ds were the gods who walked the earth. Like all this stuff is like pretty common stuff.
Yeah, and a lot of stuff is
it's like cool themes. I like it.
A lot of stuff was also, she's been influenced by a lot of shit too.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, so it's like, okay, you've been influenced by certain books that was talking about the Third Reich and the Rockefellers, and Rothschilds, like Behold a Pale Horse type stuff. Like, how can you, even
Akhenaten?
Yeah,
reading all the Egyptian stuff. It's like all very derivative, and that's what's funny to me that she would say that, because like that's exactly what you're doing.
Yeah. Yep, this is exactly what she's doing.
The story starts in the 18th dynasty when the crazy pharaoh brought the living law of one upon the ancient Egyptians of the world. Akhenaten was called the crazy pharaoh because the law he brought forbade the telling of lies. Everything had to be truthful. Yeah, I'm good, but
yeah, it's kind of like Apocalypse.
Yeah, right. Even Star Wars took a lot from the first Dune book. Yeah, that too. Dune was a big what you call it? Yo, my bad, Hunter Iggy, salute, man. What's up? Peace. I know a lot of people came in. I was reading that. When I'm reading that stuff, guys, I really can't see the chat at all because I got my screen is like all I see is like this screen you guys see with this. That's all I see on my whole monitor. It's just this. Damn. I don't see none of this like around, or I don't see the chat or nothing until I like come back and forth. But all right, y'all. Have a good night. We'll see you guys Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Have a good night and peace and love, and thank you guys for coming and chopping with us. We'll see you guys then, and as always, don't forget,
be water, my friend.